Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury, and today, guys, you are on the Archie Luxury live stream. This is the best, the greatest, the most wonderful live stream in the Archie and Watch universe. Let's run the intro, let's start the show, and let's talk. Let's talk. Hello and welcome to the Archie Luxury live stream. How are you guys today? Hey, we got a super chat. We'll come to that in a minute. First person on today was Seb Nelly. Hey, champs. And the second person, 1UCLT. And we've already got our first super chat in for the day. Dis Horez Dis. I love that Dis. Dis is just I really love the guy. You know, he's just a positive, cool dude. Love him so much. Speaking of cool dudes, hey, real big boy, how are you?
Archie, I'm great. It's great to be on the Archie Luxury Show as always. I've got to be honest.
Hey, what's
got to have a quick
going?
word with you. We were scheduled for half 11. I'm going to have to invite you to an investigation. What's happened, big boy?
No, I did set the time. The time was set. I had to take the kids to school today.
I
did.
see. Hi, Bear.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Bear, how are you, my friend?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Nice to see you. Sunday fun day, Monday not so much fun day, depending where you are.
It is Monday fun day. Exactly right. Right. Yeah, Bear, it's fantastic to have you here, man. I really do appreciate the help and the support as well as the prestige that you bring.
Oof.
Prestige.
They at the other nasty side just received a huge super chat, $100 super chat saying they're Uber panel. They're Uber panel. Are we ever Uber panel, Archie?
Uber.
Yeah, do we like to be Uber Alice?
I've got to be honest. I had a quick review of I went on their channel. I watched it for about 5 minutes. God, it's boring. It's so boring.
Disgusting. Fucking 15-minute talk about Barbie movie and fuck me that.
And Oshin was there talking about his band. I thought, oh my God.
See,
beam me up, Scotty.
When Archie runs late, we watch the nasty, shitty fucking grifter channel because we have no options. That's terrible, terrible.
This is what you did to us, Archie. You made me watch the Purplehead Grifters channel, and it was awful.
I am very, very, very sorry about that. Ron Chef, £2. Do you think I can wear a Lange 11602025 as a beta? So let me have a look and see what sort of beta this is. I got to tell you something. Lange, same as Patek's. You know what? They are delicate watches. They are not easiest watches. Holy shit. My friend has this exact watch. My friend Dave, the super collector, just bought this watch. And let me tell you what, can you wear this as an everyday watch? You betcha. You betcha. Look.
Can you just tell me why? Is there any reason you didn't read the this super chat?
Oh no, I did. I did before.
You sure?
Fan.
Autobahn.
Oh, okay. Yes. I missed it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You're too busy watching the Grifters channel.
I know. It's okay. It's okay.
Now, this is a Lange that is absolutely fucking amazing. So basically, it's a Lange 1, and it's basically, it gives you different time zone there, different time zone. Lange 1 time zone. I got to tell you, this is a fucking beautiful watch. It
Yeah,
is
but
so
this is not going to be a
beautiful.
beater, man. This is not a watch built to be a beater.
No, this is a very expensive watch. Over 100,000 Australian retail. No, it's look.
Can I word it differently, Pontiff? Can I ask you
Yes.
if this watch could be a daily?
Anything can be a daily, okay?
Okay.
But do you really want it to be a daily? That's the question.
Maybe I don't, but Arbon Chef might.
Actually, it's an interesting question. Let me ask you this. In life, when do you say, fuck it, I just wear what I want? Doesn't matter if it's like, say you had a bad health prognosis, right?
Right.
Do you say, fuck it, I'll just wear whatever? I don't care about dailies, beaters, no more beaters, just wear the good stuff.
Arch, watches are for wearing. Wear them. Wear the fighters.
You know, it's like, I don't know if your grandmother had a good crockery set, a china set. It only came out.
Well, I am
very
Eastern European. Obviously, you know that.
like
So
I've
you
even
know
got.
they had it just displayed in their fucking, what do you call those fucking things where they display them? I don't even know.
Display cabinet.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
A display cabinet, yeah. And I actually got a good dinner set. The problem is it's got patterns on it, so you can't dishwasher it. You have to hand wash.
Right.
You can't really enjoy the meal because you're scared of a cup or a plate getting damaged.
Right.
And after using it once, you think, fuck, that was too much hassle. I'm not going to use that again.
I see. I think you should just slurp other people's noodle at the Vietnamese place, Archie. Don't use your own crockery.
It's just, you know what I'm saying, but like you don't use it, like you don't enjoy it because it's such a pain in the ass like that.
You've got to enjoy it. Otherwise, what's the point of having it, Arch? Have you seen how banged up my Date Just 41 is? You've got to wear your watches. We don't use condoms.
You got to wear them. You got to wear them. You got to wear it,
Got to wear it. We could be taken tomorrow. You know this?
I had a good friend of mine, Bear, and he said to me he's got less than 2 years to live. Right? Hello, Bear?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm not being quiet. I'm carefully listening.
Doesn't sound very. I said that doesn't sound really good. Are you sure? Did you ask?
It's neither good for him. It's neither good for the show. But keep going.
Anyhow, what I'm trying to tell you is, he said I don't have a choice in it. This is what the doctor said. Anyhow, he died within a couple months of telling me this.
Oh,
and
God.
What I'm trying to tell you is, Bear,
I'm gonna be very honest.
We don't know. We don't know.
If I actually do know, I wouldn't fucking care about watches anymore. I wouldn't wear fucking anything. I mean, when you say like, oh, okay, Bear, you got 2 more years, right?
Yeah.
So fuck me, Dad. Watches are not on my mind any longer. They become irrelevant. I don't think about them. There's a million other things that I'm thinking ahead of that. If you know what I mean.
Like what? Knives?
Super chat. Where have you been?
Here we go. Ron Chef, £2. Sorry, meant daily watch. I bought for £29,500.
Yeah, this can be daily watch, of course. I mean, obviously, if you are Daryl the plumber,
That's actually good buying. Fuck. That was very. Is that Box and Papers, Ron Chef? My friend bought one from a dealer.
What's the retail?
I'll tell you what my friend paid.
All right.
My friend paid £31,500. Okay. That's box papers. Retail is about over 100 Canadian.
This watch retail, this over 100. Holy shit, that's a good buy. Ooh, that's a good buy, man. Good for you, man.
And if you go to the stupid Lange boutique, they tell you it's an investment, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's a real great investment. Do you?
No. That's not investment at all.
But it is a
But
beautiful
it is amazing
watch. I mean,
Ooh, look at that. Great minds think fucking alike. Yeah.
But
Listen,
you have
this
that
can
as
be daily. Let's say you are an office guy. You're an office guy. You're working in a bank. You're working, I don't know, at a real estate agency. You're working as a salesperson or something, right? You can wear this, of course, as long as you're not doing anything that is requiring effectively to deal with liquids, to deal with the rough movement of the hands. Possibly hitting it on edges or something.
So I mean, sorry, back on.
No, that's it.
I was just going to say, so really, Arch, this can't be a beater for you, because when you're in bangers, hongers, singers, 4 floors of halls, you're going to be knee deep in liquids. How's this going to work for you, Arch? Tell me.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to work for you. Not going to. This is a
problem.
Look, this is not. He's in the UK, so obviously, the funny thing is, one thing I did notice is in the UK. This is a bit rude, but let me say this: do people, when they wear clothes, you don't have to wash them every day? Your clothes, do you?
No, of course you don't. Of course you don't. So I'll give you a bit of background.
How many wears do you get out of clothes? Can I ask you that?
It depends what it is. So jeans,
like say a shirt.
A shirt. It depends if you wear something underneath it. So if I had a vest on underneath, I'd wear a shirt for, I don't know, 4 times.
Fuck.
But if it's naked on my chest, once. But it all depends, Arch. Jeans, I don't really wash my jeans. I think I've washed my jeans maybe once every 6 months.
Okay.
Well, they're jeans. They're good, But pants, obviously, pants, socks, one use in the laundry.
Underpants.
It's all a personal thing. Dirky turns his underwear inside out and puts 2 days in them. It's doable. It's doable.
But the thing is, in a cooler climate, the watches, you mainly get the deterioration on the strap when you're in a hot, humid climate where you're sweating and moist absorption. That's where you have problems.
Well, even if you're in a warmer or so-called tropical climate, as you say where you are, you mainly work in the areas that are air conditioned. You are driving in a car that's air conditioned. So, like if it's a daily, we're not including a weekend. We are talking about daily, right? Going to work and going back home and being primarily in the air conditioned area. So. Even then, it can work, I think.
But
look at this. This is Sard Avatar. Perfect Dark has got a Sard avatar.
Hey, Sard with his day date, amazing, and his pink tie. Sard is a classy fucker, man. Classy fucker.
But think about it, Arch. You're working in real estate. You've just made your big sale. You've got this on your wrist. You've closed the sale, you've just drunk, I don't know, 2 cups of coffee with your client. Then you leave that cup of coffee in the sink and you magically think Becky from HR is going to clean it up. Then Becky comes over and says, Paul, are you going to clean that up? You go over to the sink, you start washing up, you then start getting water on the crown. Fike! It's done. You need a steel stunner.
Yes, you do. I totally...
That Becky could wash it herself, that fucking bitch. You know that?
You know
that
this?
shit.
Yes.
Shit, man.
Yes.
You should tell her, Archie, I'm wearing lange. I can't fucking wash this shit.
Dis Orez, dis 6 shekels. Any watch can be daily if you don't give a fike.
That's true.
Bear, would you wear your day date as a daily? Be honest.
Yes. You can. Actually, honestly, that is actually a very good watch. if there is a precious metal watch that makes sense as a daily, you can wear it. I actually know quite a few gentlemen who are actually one watch people, and all they have is a day dates. A couple of them have a day dates a long time. It's well, they were still only in 36 millimeter size, and they genuinely do wear them daily.
And it doesn't wear away, because everyone says how soft they are, or is that a myth?
It does. It doesn't bother them though. You know what I mean? You can see that it's worn. You can see it. It gets scratched to a point that scratches are not even showing anymore, because it's really evenly scratched all around the watch. But they wear it as such. And I even suggested, why don't we send this to a service, get it all nice and fuck that. No.
Really?
No, these watches are like a 20-something years old. And
Interestingly,
they're all older Italian. That's really interesting. I just find it very, very interesting. We have a membership super chat from a very unique gentleman and a great supporter and a friend of the show, and one of the most perverted guys in the Archieverse, Ross Rachel Brady, member for 33 months. Much love and support to you all, you're all.
Archie, my band.
And super chat from Fella, $5. Ooh, Fella increased the super chats a little bit, or he had a lot to write. I don't know. One way or the other, it's a little extra from Fella, Archie.
Fella, $5. A guy wore bluesy to wedding today. A guy wore a bluesy to a wedding today. Looked like a cheap real estate agent.
Ooh.
I got no comments on my RM. Hurt my ego. Profile a 37-year-old with an RM at a wedding. Look, the thing is, right?
Was this a bit of a jab at you? You think a little bit? I don't know. What do you think?
No. I think he's just.
Diva.
Look, the problem is this. When you go to a wedding, most people are not watch experts. Just like they're not currency or stock experts, right? Everyone thinks they're an expert, right? What happens is, what happens is, you know, if you want a aftershave that really goes well, you wear dupe. Now, dupe is not a classy fragrance, but everybody knows it and people like it. Okay?
Recognizable.
Exactly. In fact, I was watching a video on YouTube on dogging, and the guy said he wears Lynx deodorant and dupe. That's what that's his okay. Just don't even ask what dogging is. That's for SR Bell, okay? Now, let me tell you this, right? The thing is, you shouldn't be looking to uneducated people for comments. If you find happiness in getting comments from the uneducated, you're going to be very disappointed in life. Okay?
All right.
You've got to, an RM, unless you're dealing with certain people, most people wouldn't have a clue what an RM is.
That was my first thought. Most people wouldn't recognize it.
Now, the reality is, if you're going to wear a watch to an event there, you know, the bluesy, it's quite reasonable. Like, let's put it this way, that's actually expensive for most people.
The look of RM on the tuxedo is almost like it's missing something. You need the sunglasses in inside room. That's the.
I don't know why he didn't wear his 5107 platinum. His platinum 5107 Calatrava.
I don't think I was just going to say, I don't think an RM goes very well with a suit, but I mean, I saw the bluesy in Costco the other day. That color combination, it really pops. It's beautiful.
This is what fella's got. He should have worn the platinum Patek. Why didn't you wear that, fella? Why did you feel you had to wear the out? Now, if you want comments, right, from people, the best watches for comments would be, you've got to go for hype watches. Bluesy, solid gold sub, root beer, Solid Gold root beer, John Mayer, Pepsi, Cermet, Hulk,
Just a regular
Batman,
stuff.
Batgirl, all of that hype. That's hype stuff. No, that's hype stuff.
Hype, baby.
If you want comments, you got to. That's why people love the hype stuff, because they like that attention.
How about my Gucci, my very thin Gucci with the Tiffany blue
you
dial?
like that, don't you,
That's a
Arch?
good. You would enjoy that, Archie, if I
Yeah,
wear that
look,
at the wedding.
the thing is, these people know nothing about things, right? If you were judged by people who know nothing about watches, you say, "Hey, what would you know?" You got to remember, if you want to play the game, fella, you have a hype watch. If you want accolades, you got to wear hype.
But also, why does it really matter? I had my Datejust 41 mistaken for a Tissot PRX the other day, and they said, "Wow, nice Tissot." I said, "Yeah, I got it off eBay," and walked off. Who gives a
Right.
fuck?
I think we
Great
needed
response.
wisdom from Dirk Diggler to put everything into perspective, and he does it in his $2 super chat.
Dirk Diggler says, at wedding, Rolex pulls unmarried bridesmaids.
I think that's a good point, Archie. Do you agree?
Yeah, Rolex, definitely. Definitely the Diggler.
Unmarried bridesmaids are fantastic. That's a great opportunity.
Now, fella says $5. In 2018, Tan told you his Grail exit was a 5170. He sold out and went for a Hulk, Pepsi, etc. Are you disappointed in your boss, Arch? Bare thoughts. No, I'm not disappointed. Let me explain to you why.
I am. I got to be honest with you. I just recently learned that, and then I came to realization he's got the double standards. This guy Tan. There's some double standards, Archibald.
What you have to realize is it's different courses for different people. Okay.
Wait a second. He's your boss, but not my boss, right?
Yeah. So I mean, look. The thing is this. You can have a Grail. Sometimes it's best not to never meet your heroes. If you meet the heroes, it's no longer a Grail. So once you acquire this thing, I'm in the same boat. 5170 was a dream watch for me, right? And I was so tempted. People said to me, "Why don't you sell a few off and get one?" Right? This was pre-burglary. And
hold on, you were burgled.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
I see.
Yes. But what I'm trying to say is you don't have to always. Sometimes it's best not to make your dreams come true. It's a lot of money. 5170 is a great watch, but it depends on his lifestyle. If Tan is going to car events, he wants something rugged so he can wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. You don't want to be wearing something delicate there, you see? So it depends on your lifestyle. I don't think you can really. By the way, I want to tell you a story. I know a guy in banking who actually wore a 5056. Okay, it was a Patek 5056. Okay, what is that? That's an annual calendar in platinum. Okay. He wore this, Bear.
Beautiful watch.
Every day. And guess what happened, Bear?
Tell me.
Eventually, he actually sold it, and it had a dial flaw because water had seeped in. Because on these watches, they're quite delicate because they've got little pushers. There's 3 little pushers. See the little pushers there, right? That's to adjust the functions, right?
Right.
And you know what happened, don't you?
No, not
You know
really.
what happened? Well, we sent it for service because he sold it to a watch dealer, and they replaced the dial because it had actually been damaged because some water had got in and it had damaged the dial. Now, what I'm trying to say is sometimes these delicate watches, even though you try, there's nothing, because he obviously washing your hands. The simple way you wash your hands can let water in. You understand?
I think that begs the question.
Speaking of letting water in,
Ooh.
we have the greatest dog trainer in the world. Hello, Mr. Goldberg. How are you, sir?
Gentlemen, so happy to be with you all today.
Hello, Marky.
We're very happy to have you here. What do you think of Fella? He went to a wedding wearing an RM and nobody commented. Now, Fella, I've got another question for you. Did anyone comment on the guy with the bluesy? See, can I tell you an American thing? Bear, I want to tell you something, okay?
Yeah.
So I was in San Francisco and I saw this guy had an Audi Q5. It's a medium-sized SUV. It's a reasonable car, okay? And he actually, I said, nice car. He goes, you know, you've made my day saying that. He said to me, you've made my day. So nice of you to say that. Another person said to me in America, I saw somebody who had such and such a watch. I didn't give him a compliment. Because I didn't want him to get joy out of my appreciation for the watch. So sometimes, fella, you may think nobody noticed the watch, but they did.
They just don't want to give you the satisfaction?
They don't want to give you the satisfaction of the compliment. Does that make sense?
That's some passive-aggressive shit right there, man.
No, but I'm just telling you, this is the...
I don't know about that. It's too much it sounds like overthinking. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what someone said to me. They didn't want to give a compliment because...
You know, the reason I don't compliment people's watches in public is because they...
It might creep them out. It might make them... Yeah.
Yes, it weirds them out that someone's clocking their watch, number one.
Yeah.
Or number two, they don't know shit about their watch.
Oh,
There's
look at
this
Forbin
guy
Colasticus.
Archie
talks to men in San Francisco, not realizing he is cruising. It's raining men. Thank you.
Hallelujah. It's raining
There
men.
is this guy who has a TikTok channel based on that, you know, approaching people on the street and complimenting their watch and then asking them what do they do for a living to have a watch like that. I find that to be very fucking weird and annoying.
Yeah, and he does it for cars as well, doesn't he? He's a guy who does it for cars.
Yeah,
there's a different guy for cars, and that's less creepy because car is kind of more obvious, and it's seen by everyone. To actually notice the watch, you have to kind of look closely, and it makes a person relatively uncomfortable. So 90% of the time, first reaction from these people is like.
I remember I said to somebody, "Nice Submariner," and I remember I said to this guy, "Nice Submariner." This is a guy who owns a restaurant. He was working in the restaurant. He owns the restaurant. He goes, "No, it's a Rolex."
Yeah, I complimented a guy's Daytona, solid gold Daytona, sitting next to me on a plane. He didn't know that it was a Daytona. He just knew it was.
What
a
did
Rolex.
he say?
I mean, it says Daytona right on the damn thing. Submariner says Submariner on the dial, but
I know, but they're not. Maybe that's.
They get one watch as a gift, maybe from the wife, or they buy themselves a watch, but they're not watch people. So they
it's funny. My dad, right? He's always loved Mercedes. Okay.
Yeah.
And he remembers when he was at the Conservatory of Music. The leader said, "Hey, just go and pick this up. Take my car." The guy had a Mercedes. And I said to my dad, so this was late 60s. I said, "A Mercedes? What model? Was it a W11? What is it? What is it?" He goes, "I don't know. It's a Mercedes." I said, "There's so many different. Was it a 2-door? Was it a 4-door? What was it?" He goes, "Oh, it was a 4-door." I said, "Okay." See, I would have. If I got a chance to drive a Mercedes, I'd know exactly. It was a W11123. It was a 280E, and it was this, and it had this color interior. He just said it was a Mercedes. Same thing with the watches. A lot of these people didn't. You know, can I tell you something, Bear? If you don't laugh at me,
go ahead.
when I was a kid, I had no idea. I thought with brands like Omega, which to me Omega was a really good brand,
It still is good brand.
I didn't realize there were different ranges. I thought it's whatever, when you went to the Omega store, it was whatever was available at the time. That's the Omegas that were there. So some people got certain looking ones, other people, I didn't realize that, hey, no, they had a wide selection of different model. And I had no idea. I thought it's like going to a car dealer and whatever's on the lot that day you can pick.
You sweet summer child.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize there was all these ranges. I had no idea of the product lines, and it took me a while to that's right. They got different product lines.
I went to the AD and they made me take this one. This is Bear's least favorite watch.
Ooh. Hey, actually, this is from Showcase Watches. Are we gonna discuss TPG leaving YouTube? What's happened? What happened with TPG?
Well, I know that Liz and Derby, the two people, you know, the tattooed lady and the bearded guy, they quit Timepiece Gentlemen, and now apparently they have their own channel. And I think that what's his name? The Timepiece Gentleman announced that he's quitting or something. Either way, it seems to be fucked as fuck tie for him. That's all I know, Archie.
So he's leaving?
I don't think he's gonna be around any longer. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell with him. If anyone actually knows any details, they can always let us know. Is it a prison? I don't know if it's a prison. As far as I know, from what I heard from Watch Nicholas, even if it is a prison, it's going to be like a 1 day or something. I know that Docs is too stupid to live, and the Docs was saying something like a much longer term, but I don't take what Docs says seriously. So those are the things I overheard. As Mookie says, and he puts it in the chat, Derby is the videographer. So without him, obviously, there's not going to be the videos, right?
Holy shit!
Okay, here we go.
GB $2. Bring him on for an interview. Look, for starters, he's never returned to my calls when he's very hard to get in touch with. He wouldn't. It's so much effort to try and chase these people up. He's impossible to get on. I've tried so many times when things were going good, and you think he'd be happy to come on for the publicity, but he's quite hard to deal with. Okay.
Bottom line is this, as Jimmy says, and I respect that comment, Jimmy, because we know they all come and go. The pontiff lives on forever, boys. That's the bottom line. They'll be all gone, but Archie Luxury lives forever.
Well, you know, Bear, they say that the cockroach will inherit the earth.
Yeah, that sounds like Clive joke. I don't like that.
Trapper, Mark, stop pretending you haven't scheduled a rub down from. I don't know what that means, Trapper.
The TPG, Timepiece Gentleman, it was disclosed that at one point in his career was providing rub down services for a gentleman.
So what? So what? Who cares?
No, I'm explaining to Mark what the comment is. Don't feel so defensive. I understand that you had to do the same thing. It's okay. Nobody's criticizing you for that. So, Marky, that's kind of like a tugger thing about that.
So it's a proper rub and tug. I understand.
Yeah. Exactly.
Super chat.
Here we go. Super chat. GB $2. Arch, just tell him you are scheduling a massage. You know, I kind of feel sorry for the guy in the sense that
he wouldn't feel sorry for you, I assure you of that. He does not even acknowledge your troubles. I remember him mocking your lifestyle, your car, your channel. while driving in
Fridge
his
advertising on the fridge, going to Nick and Sam's.
yeah.
I was on that fridge. I was on that fridge a good long time.
Yes.
So don't have such a sad heart for him, because in all honesty,
He wouldn't.
he would not have the same feelings for you.
Defend yourself. Right?
Look, I think I think realistically, that guy. I do find it sad, but because he did have something there. Like, he was quite clever in his marketing.
He was interesting when he started the whole long, like an hour or hour and a half videos, about day in a life of. And it was interesting, I have to admit. And it is the matrix we copied and pasted by, what's his name, Roman Sharf in the gray market.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he was original from that perspective, but let's be honest, he did not create the concept. The concept exists way before him and way before YouTube, right? So that he did well, no question about it.
Yeah.
Personality is very nasty. He just doesn't fucking accept the fact that, he's not better than the rest of the people. And he had this megalomaniac personality where he actually believed that he's better than everyone else, and very show-offy, very tacky, very uneducated, very uncultured, and just pushing through a narrative which was not well received by masses. Eventually, it doesn't fly well. So yeah, from that perspective, he was interesting, but in the same time annoying.
Yeah. I kind of look. I'm not judgmental. Like, when you say that he wouldn't care about me, yeah, I get that, right? But what I feel sad.
Don't misunderstand. He wouldn't care. He was actually intrigued by you and your channel, and he obviously paid you attention because he felt a need to mark you and put you down. So it's not like he did not acknowledge your existence. Let's be honest. Also, he thought he's too big to fail. He's too big to fall. A little minuscule channel, Watch Nicholas, brought him down and destroyed this fucker. Destroyed him. He fucking ripped him in pieces. So it just shows again that if you are actually a fakely inflated balloon, you are going to implode, explode, or whatever the fuck you're going to do, but you're not going to float very long.
What happened to his partner who left? That was Grand Caliber. Remember Marco from Grand Caliber?
He died from boredom. First he bored all people around him, and then he himself bored to death, and he died from boredom.
I mean, is it I don't know what to say. Just having a look at his channel there. He did a video 6 days ago. He did a video building $100 million business. I think he took that from Roman. Remember, Roman said he wants to turn the business to a $300 to $400 million business.
No, actually, Roman took that from him. He was the original guy that came up with the concept of disclosing the revenue and showing how is the revenue monthly reaching the annual goal. Again, Roman has actually zero of the creativity. Everything Roman does, or his marketing team, was basically stolen from someone. He just executed better because he has more money. But it was originally TPG's idea.
I see. It was TPG's idea. Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I enjoyed the first season. I'm not going to lie. The first season was quite interesting. And even when it turned into to be creepy and annoying and show-offy and just stupid. It was still interesting because it was a very interesting battle of David versus Goliath, and Watch Nicholas versus TPG. So from that perspective, was an interesting development. You have a super chat from this, my this, your this, our this.
Here we go. We got a super chat, 15 shekels here. Purple and annoying. Frankly, quite boring. He stole the leads. He scares kids. He's a grifter with a diploma. He works from home. A grifter, grifter, grifter.
Oh yeah, he's a grifter, and this is why probably I think the mini grifter. We have three grifter. We have a very minuscule little mini grifter with the purple hair. We have a Venice gypsy grifter, who is also 90,000 dragon, now 90,000 subscriber dragon, and we have a TPG grifter. These are the three main grifters in the YouTube sphere, right? In the watch world. Those are grifters, right? So you're gonna see they kind of flock together. There's the same kind of shitbirds. They go together.
Remember,
right?
he tried to push Gerard Perregay?
Of course. I like Gerard Perregay, but I don't think it made sense what he was doing. It's just factus facti. Hey, timely behavior. Nice to see you, timely.
Timely behavior. I was thinking about him this morning, Bear.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
Yeah, $8. Hello to Arch, Bear, and Mark. Sorry for the absent. Time waste, gentlemen, is exactly it. They come, they go, and the cycle keeps going year to year.
Exactly.
Interesting point.
For sure.
Very interesting point there. It's, I got to tell you, Marky.
Yes, darling.
Timepiece, gentlemen. Did you ever have any dealings with him?
No, I would watch the occasional video, but I don't really love these.
He mentioned my show, Bear. He mentioned me in a number of episodes. They were like,
of course, I know that. I've been watching it regularly. I know.
I don't love the Roman Sharp, Paul Thorpe, in your face personality type unless it's me. They come on a little too strong, and it kind of turns me off.
We got another super chat from my good friend GB, $2. Cheapy G created something Timbo never created anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, like in the very beginning, TBG kind of started something that didn't really exist at the time. He kind of brought in a new aspect to the gray market world. And that's part of what made him interesting. But it wasn't to last.
The other thing is too, Bear, remember he spent $1 million on that penthouse? Remember he was leasing that penthouse?
Yeah, that wasn't really spending $1 million. It was meaning it's going to cost him $1 million. So he didn't really spend anything.
Didn't he move in there for a while?
Yeah, for a couple of months, whatever. You can move in.
It was $100,000 a month. It was $100,000 a month, Bear.
Oh, it was investors' money, it wasn't his.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, I know so. He said it.
Fuck. Investors' money. So what does that mean? Will they get their money back?
Hey, when you're investing in adventures of that nature, expecting very high returns, you are consciously taking a very high risk. Therefore, it's expected that at least 70% of those type of investments do not materialize.
Nick V, $2 Canadian, 3-watch collection with 20,000. Beta sports dress. For me, I'd have to say 20,000 Canadian he's talking, isn't he, Bear?
Okay. I don't know, but
what I would say 20,000. 20,000, you can actually build a semi-decent collection.
Of course you can. Of course you can. Not semi-decent. You can build a good collection.
I can pick 3 real quick, Real easy.
I would say Tudor Black Bay,
There's so many Tudor Black Bays.
Burgundy. Tudor Black Bay, Burgundy, Bear.
All right.
Beater. That was the beater, right?
Sports, I would say you could pick Explorer 2, Polar, or Black. What's that?
That's gonna. You're done. That's it. That's it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
It's
well,
hard.
You got $4,000 left.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. This is 20 Canadian.
Oh, shit.
Bear, you do it for me. Do it, Bear.
Get a G-Shock for the beater.
I'm gonna take that Tudor. I do like the Tudor thing. For the fuck me, that it's hard to do with Rolex, you know.
Yes,
because
it
every
is.
Rolex is going to be. Well, you can always do the Explorer 16570, Archie. So not ceramic, not the latest, the one with the red GMT head. So you can do that instead. So go with your original idea of Tudor Black Bay, then put the Rolex Explorer 16570. And then the choices for the dress piece are either going to be from, you can do from Grand Seiko maybe. You can do maybe from a Nomos. You can do from okay, I'm going to go with Cartier Tank Solo XL. There we go.
I was going to say, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Sub, Speedy, and Grand Seiko. Boom.
You cannot have Sub alone.
It's too expensive.
That's too much money, Mike. I mean, you could do maybe.
Well, the Grand Seiko and the Speedy are about 5 each, right? So that's 10, and a Sub's about 10.
This is 20 Canadian, which is about 15 US.
All right. Okay. So I'm a little over. Okay.
Oh, you're quite a bit over. But you can do Sub pre-ceramic Sub. You can do that. So 14060, for example, that's a better value. That's like 10K Canadian, maybe 11K, maybe. So I think that's an option, right?
Sure. And then the other two fit right in.
Yeah. So just changing that, just going with, instead of latest Rolex, you're going with the previous versions. You could do that. I think if you want to maintain to have a Rolex in your collection. Agreed?
Yeah.
High points for that. You know, the problem is, Bear, as you just said it there, I think if you went away from Rolex, this gets a lot easier. Speedy, right?
Sure.
Speedy, Reverso, or Master Control JLC. And we could almost throw in a Black Bay then. What do you think?
Yeah. I think that's a good combo. I think it's a good combo.
20,000, Bear, that's considerable money, isn't it? What do you think? 20,000 Canadian, that's not joke money, is it?
No, God, no. $20,000 is obviously not joke money. What do you mean joke money, for fuck's sake? What kind of question is that?
Like, that hurts. It hurts. That's real hurt. You have to...
Yeah?
It doesn't matter if you're middle class or... That's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah. Why are you obsessed with classes? I really don't get that. Marky, what class are you, Marky?
Class of 76.
Good man. I mean, what the fuck is this class thing?
What social class do you belong to, Marky?
Dude, you came from Ukrainian gypsies and you worry about classes. We're Slavs. We don't have classes, okay? We on a panel, the only class here is the guy that comes from the Julius Caesar. We have a Jewish guy with Eastern European background. We have a Serbian guy with a farmer's background from Serbia. And you have a Ukrainian gypsy boy and you talking classes. What the fuck is this? Fucking Oishin's channel, or what is this?
Any Slav that has a thatch roof and a cow in the living room is considered wealthy. So I feel like we're doing fine.
We're doing fine. Exactly. Good one.
We're not talking about casts.
No. Super chat from most respected punter of the Archiverse, one and only, Mr. Zoso.
Mr. Zoso, $5. Watch Nicholas single-handedly took down TPG and was virtually unnoticed, exposing a fraud dealer and taking him to task. We all owe him a thank you. Did watch Nicholas do that?
Of course, man. 100%. And that was with the channel of, at one point, what did he have subscribers-wise? I don't even remember. It was a small little channel that was odds were so not going to happen, but it did happen because he knew how to do it. And kudos to him. Super chat from Timely Behavior, $8.
Okie dokie. Timely Behavior. Thank you for your support, sir. We've got a super chat here. $8. Beta. Tudor Black Bay, any of them. Explorer One Sports. And Omega DeVille Vintage Dress. Yeah, that's quite
doable.
Good, isn't it?
That's doable, yeah. As long as Explorer One is not the latest Explorer, you have to go with previous 39mm version. Yeah, it's doable. And what saves the day is Omega DeVille Vintage. That saves the day. You can pick those relatively cheap.
Very, very fair point, Bear. Interesting synopsis here, Bear. What price point? Okay, the problem. What's a decent sports Rolex cost? Like a Submariner, you're looking at what?
15.
15,
aren't you? 15 for a modernish, right?
For more like ceramic bezel.
Ceramic.
Of course, yeah.
Then you add in a that's your sports. You add in a good dress. What's a good dress? I mean, a Patek is a great dress, isn't it? That's nearly 20 in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, you want to build like a really good tree collection? Yeah. Patek would be definitely choice for dress. The Rolex would definitely be choice for sports.
And a beater.
And the beater would probably need to be
like a Tudor.
I would say Tudor is a good choice. Zen is good choice for a beater. I'd say those are good choices for a beater.
Now, what point do you stop wearing beaters? Beaters. Why do you wear a beater? It's to protect your watch. So what are we saving it for? Are we all vampires going to live for 350 years, are we?
You know, I was thinking about this just today because I realized that the Rolex really kind of should be a beater. The Rolex sports watch can take a licking. We've got it's shock proof, it's waterproof. Basically, any Rolex sports watch could be used as a beater in almost any activity. Maybe I would prefer not to be shooting something large caliber in it, but other than that, why can't you wear a Rolex day in, day out?
Well, people do. I mean, we had even on this channel, we had people talking about having a Rolex as a beater. The problem with that is primarily because of the value, right? So where Rolex went with the value and how much that type of thing affects the secondary market value.
Yeah, but
because, even if you don't want to admit, if your Rolex has been polished, a lot of people will not want to buy it. If your Rolex has scratches and it has obvious wear and tear, a lot of people will not going to buy it. Or if they're buying it, they're going to look for lowballing you. Those are just the facts of life.
But I mean, the fact that you spend a lot of money on your Rolex, shouldn't you want to wear it?
Of course. But when we're talking beater, I mean, perception of the beater is you are smacking it and you don't give a fuck. I don't do that even with any watch. I just don't do that
Yeah.
with watches. But
This.
but the beater is meant to be
Yeah.
abused.
Listen, I just came to say that we are missing member super chats. We missed one from John Galt.
My apologies. That's my fault. I really apologize. John
Giving-
God, thank you. Member for 8 months, bronze member. Thank you, John, for ongoing support for Archie Luxury Livestream. Thank you, this, for reminding us. TPG remains on YouTube. Timmy P. Grifter. Oh no, listen. Timmy Purple Grifter is not even in the same fucking universe with this guy. This guy had over, at one point, close to 150,000 subscribers. This guy was producing a content. This guy was acknowledged and recognized by so many people outside YouTube. Tim Wright has approximately really 200 people around him that are kind of knowing who he is. Step out of Archieverse and ask who is Tim Wright. And I am going to be shocked if anyone fucking knows it. Go to any Facebook group that is chronologically oriented.
Nah.
It doesn't matter which one. And ask, do you know Tim Wright? If you ask, do you know TPG or do you know Archie? Majority will know. The opinions are going to be all different. The opinions are going to there'll be people liking them, there'll be people hating them. That's normal. But to compare TPG with Grifter is just ridiculous. That's sorry, John Gall. That's not even close. Not even close. But I maybe in a character, and even then, to be honest, I think that TPG has a significantly better character than the Grifter. I think at least TPG has certain responsibilities. Has a son that he loves and cares. He's got good sides of him. Where this fucking purple fuck couldn't care less about anyone. He just doesn't care about anyone. Right. And he's too small and insignificant. Really, only we talk about him. Only Archieverse acknowledges him.
We should
really
stop.
it.
We should stop talking about him.
No, we shouldn't. It's another misconception. We should continue to disclose his tactics, his approach, how he deals with people that he works with, how he treats and what he says behind the people, behind the scenes, what type of grifting he does for money, how he cheats people out of money. This kind of stuff needs to continue.
You're right, man. We should continue talking about him. I changed my mind. But we need to say what you just said, like that he's in a watch world, he's a nobody.
He really is. I am gonna say Marky can go to Chicago AD. I can go to Toronto AD. You can go to any AD in Israel, and you can say, hey, have you heard of Archie Luxury? I assure you that 80% of them did hear about him. You go in and ask about Purple Grifter, they're not gonna fucking know what you're talking about.
Fair point. That's a very fair point. The Dis, how are you going, man? Are you okay?
Hey, I'm in love. I'm starting a new job. I'm on the Archie Luxury stream. What could go wrong, man? What could go wrong?
Whoa. There's so many there in love and starting a new job. Can you please update us on both?
I don't want to go into too much details on both things, but I've found a girl that is in love with me, and I'm in love with her, and things are going great, and knock on wood. And I'm starting a new job, and I don't want to talk about my job because that will give ammo to my, to my haters. But I'm starting a new job in September, 95%. And my life is going good right now. I'm in a much better place than I've been 1 year ago. and I'm really happy in my life right now. So I'm just sharing my happiness with you, and I will send you all the happiness that I have to the punters and everyone, not the grifter, obviously, but to everyone else. I'm sending the love and happiness that I have.
Beautiful, man. That's a good news. We're happy to hear that.
Thank
Very
you,
happy
Dis.
to hear.
Thank you so much.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah, thanks, man. Mike, I mean, really, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Serdy. Yeah, life. I want to sing. I mean, I'm wearing my Seiko. I have my Rolly. I have my Omega. I've got everything covered. You know, the future's so bright. I gotta wear shades, man.
Uh-huh.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
We got not a super, just a comment from Jean Claude Beaver. Legend Dis, great to hear.
Thank you so
And
much,
The
JCB.
Undertaker, Dis, great news, Dis. Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you so much, man. You are the greatest community that I've ever been a part of, and this community has supported me so much. I'm sorry, I don't want to make a speech now, but this is why. I mean, I met amazing people through Archie. Without Archie, none of it. I wouldn't know about all those people.
I love you, man.
I love you, man. I mean, I knew about Bear Clooney before I knew Archie the first, but Bear Clooney, I didn't know Bear Clooney was on Archie stream. Then I came to Archie stream and I saw Bear Clooney and I said, they are mixed together. That's great. Then I know Mark went on Archie. But what I'm saying is that Archie brings all these people together. And I think he underestimates himself, like his impact on how he made connections with people that have become so substantial to so many people. And I just want to say to you, Archie, you are so important to so many people's lives outside of the streams. And yeah, I'm sorry for my speech. I'm gonna stop now.
No, that's okay. Thank you. How is your sleep going? You getting good sleep?
Well, it's paradoxical. Like right now, I should be sleeping, but sorry, Jimmy. I met Jamie Opulence. Listen, Jamie Opulence is Gerber baby. I know that Bear is. I know that Bear doesn't want to meet him, but he's, Archie. You met Jamie Opulence. You know he's a
Yes,
grade A guy, right?
he's a great guy.
A.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, but yeah, my sleep is well. I should be sleeping right now, but I slept a lot during the day, so I'm just on the stream. You know. Anyway, let's get back to talking about watches and let's stop this love fest because I just wanted to say that I am doing great and I love you. I love you all. I love you all.
Hashtag no homo.
Exactly.
Very nice.
I don't care. I'm gay. I mean, I'm gay in the sense of I'm happy. I am happy and gay. Okay, I can say that I'm gay.
Nice.
100%. 100%. I get it.
Chingao.
Yes.
Chingao, motherfucker.
Chingao.
.com.
I got to tell you, it's really nice to hear him well. Yeah, I just hope it's just be calm. Sometimes things, they don't always pan out, but hey, we try our best for you.
Would
That's
you
the
mind
important-
highlighting the GGXL comment?
Yes, sir. GGXL. They come for AC3 and Bear, but stay for Mike the Snake.
Yeah.
100% right.
They wait for me to put my foot in my mouth or something.
100% right. What's you're going to be, you've got your Submariner disc. That's going to be a great watch to wear. I hope you wear that in your new job, disc.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my Submariner, my GMT Master. And Archie, I gotta tell you something else about my progress in the Archiverse. When I started in the Archiverse, I was smoking weed every day. I was slacking at the job. You remember? I was falling asleep on streams and I was just a mess. And now I'm in a complete different place, and you know, without this community, again, I just want to say to put the emphasis on how much this community has helped me, and I want to give back to the community in any way I can about how I made progress as a human being in this community with you, Archie, with Bear, with Mark, with Mikey, with everybody. So many good people are writing so much good stuff to me on the chat right now, and I can't reply to any of them because I'm on mobile. But again, just respect to you all, and just be good and awesome to each other. That's all I have to say to you. Thank you.
Sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. It's I tell you what, if we're here for you, good, bad times, we're here for you, okay?
This is a community. This is really a community. You know, the other side, they talk about the community, but this is a really community. And we don't say that enough, that we're a community. We are a community, a real community. You don't have to say that all the time. So you start, because it starts sounding like bullshit. But this is actually a community. And I've experienced that firsthand, you know?
Yes.
Beautiful.
100% right. That's exact. Look, we wish you the best, We're really happy for you, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Maybe I should try to get some sleep now, so I'll sign off because I'm full of energy.
Yes.
And I want you to run your show and not have me just babble on. So again, thank you so much for having me on your streams, Archie. And also, I enjoyed the videos we made together. I think they were very successful.
Yes, I liked them too. They were great.
We should make some more. We should make some more, man.
Yes, definitely,
And that's it. Also, I watched the Barbie movie. It's very good.
What the fuck does make Barbie movie good? What the fuck is there? What do you mean? How can Barbie movie be good?
Well, if you open your mind to it, you know, it's not for kids. It's for adults.
I have 2 words for you, Bear. Ready?
Yep.
Boobs.
Okay, I guess so. But even then, to be honest, like, I don't get it. Like, how can you actually make a movie about Barbie that is for adults? I don't know. I don't want to even talk about it. It disturbs me.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off now, guys. Again, thank you, and I'll be in the peanut gallery with the Panthers, and I'll go to sleep soon. Okay.
Take care, Des.
See you,
See
Des.
ya. Love you all. Goodbye. Fuck T-Muck.
Agreed. Thank you, sir.
Glad to see you. Up and up.
That's my landsman right there.
Interesting to hear him doing well, isn't it? It's great to hear him doing well.
Mike,
Yeah.
you're making noise.
What are those
It's
sounds?
not me. Somebody else doing some special effects.
Super
chat, Joseph. Oh, we got another. Sorry, Paul Salesius, $10. I share the same sentiment. This and all you guys are a bunch of great people, slightly narcissistic, but great nonetheless. Thank you, Paul Salesius.
I have to agree with
Thank
this.
you, Paul, very much. I really, actually, Paul, I appreciate your friendship, and I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate everything you do for Archieverse here on the live streams and behind the scenes. You're a true gentleman, and I'm honored to call you a friend.
Myself
And we've
as
got
well.
Joseph D, $20. Congrats on the job, Dis. Definitely.
Yeah. Now, I have to agree with this. Archie, your stream pulled me out of my doldrums during COVID when I was at an all-time low, you know, and, you know, I was really holed up alone. And,
Yes.
you know, this was my outlet to the world. and I'm eternally grateful to you,
Hey, thank you
and
so much.
very grateful to be part of this community.
Thank you so much for the support.
Uh-oh, he's froze.
Uh-oh.
He
That
done.
was
That's
that was me yesterday. My
I know.
computer took
He's-
a
He's back.
big one yesterday. Getting a new one soon.
Mikey, take over. Run the show, Mikey.
All right. Well, okay. If we were at a wedding, or let's say any event where everybody's wearing black and a suit and a tie, I would say you wear one of three watches. You either wear a dress watch like a Patek, or you wear a sub, okay, because it just goes anywhere with anything, anytime, and or you wear a Speedmaster.
Mhm.
One of any one of those three will work at a wedding
Can you
or
wear
a
like
black tie event.
Can you wear a Hulk to a funeral?
No.
You can wear a Hulk anywhere.
Did we see the big super chat from Joseph D?
Joseph D. Here we go, $20. Congratulations on the
Oh,
job
nice.
disc. Yes, we did that one, but we'll do it again because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worth it.
We play the baby cow for $20.
Baby cow bear?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of baby cow anymore. Too much
Really?
baby cow. Yeah,
Too
I
much
Oh,
want.
baby
man.
cow. How about bears
I
and the
want.
bees?
No. I want Archie. I want Archie Rolex video.
Gummy bear.
No. Archie Rolex video. Archie Rolex video.
Which one's
Archie.
that?
2, 3,
Sure.
4. Give me the plastic and I'll give you.
That's not it.
Video, you fuckface. Video. It's in your under your branding. Brands.
You sound like Clyde when you call him fuckface.
Yeah. Which video is it? Sorry, I don't know which one it is.
Kyle actually never called him fuckface. I'm the
No.
first one that called him fuckface.
Which video is that?
Don't worry about it. Fuck me, Dad. Don't worry. Play whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Oh, it's lost it's not feeling the same, Ben.
I know because you are fuckface. Just read the super chat, okay, Neo.
Rio super chat. We got a super chat from Neo. Neo, thank you so much. $10. Mike the Snake, have you ever run away from home or flown from the nest to take on new adventures? Yes, let's ask him.
Oh, of course. I moved away to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in Baja, Mexico for a little while.
Whoa,
Lived in France.
Mikey, what was the deal in Baja?
I went to the village that my dad took me to since birth, and I'm known there. It's a small fishing village around the inside tip of Cabo, about an hour inland, and it's a small fishing village. And I just went there to kind of.
Whoa! It's a small fishing village inland.
What?
It's a small fishing village an hour inland.
On the inside tip, like on the inside side of the Gulf of California,
Gotcha.
not the outside side. It's called Cabo Pumo. It's a little diving
crazy. How long
fishing village, and just went there for a few months to just kind of chill. And you can go there and live for near nothing, and fish for your food, and you don't have. You can live there for
about the ceviches and the señoritas.
Exactly. And I've lived in France for a while.
Whoa, France! What? Come on, Mikey. Dish out some details. When did you live in France? Why and where?
He went as an exchange student.
Well, no, it was like a private exchange student. Jean-Christophe came and visited us for a few months, and then the next year I went to their house and stayed at their house for 3-4 months over the summer, and then the next year Jean-Christophe's younger brother Stéphane came and stayed with us. But yeah, I lived in Strasbourg in a little town called Haguenau, and it was in Alsace, near Alsace-Lorraine, like the German French border. and a
Wow.
lot of history, and a really interesting place. Very, very, very much the terrain and landscape was very much like where I live now here in Northern California, but the history there is really cool. Like
Mikey, say something in French.
Je m'appelle Michael.
Okay, thank you.
But no, the cool thing about France is like as you drive along, every 10 miles you'll come across a new town, and each town has its own brewery and its own winery, and they're just dotted all over the place, and they've been there for 1,000 years. You know,
Just
and
one moment there. I just got to run this clip here. Bears asked me to run this.
No,
Here we
not that
go.
one, not that one, not yet that one, not that one, the second one,
Sorry.
the second one, Archie.
Okay. Finding it now. This is from Mookie, our good friend Mookie. Mookie, what does Mookie do? He works for Watch Nicholas.
I went on this hunting trip. I've had a lot of sensational fun. She was
great.
like one of the guys.
Was it in the forest?
She fingering your ass.
It was amazing. Guy was playing music,
Was she loose?
fucking hard pounding, like one of the guys. Take a break, drink a gallon of water. It was a little cold, super long lasting.
What watch were you wearing at the time?
Holy shit.
She was actually fucking sweaty, super long, fucking hard pounding, like one of the guys.
What were you wearing at the time?
Fucking hard pounding, like one of the guys. She was awesome. I've had a lot of sensational fun.
I tell you,
Well, I went on this
Mookie and
trip.
Mike the Snake are
I've had a
fantastic
lot
combo.
of sensational fun. She was like one of the guys.
Was it in the forest?
She fingering your ass.
It was
Archie,
amazing.
it's
There we-
looping. These are the shorts.
I
Yeah,
know.
just
There we go.
I have
That's
to say,
fantastic.
Mike the Snake, this is why you're the content king.
I definitely supply a lot of the content, huh?
For sure, man. For sure. Continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's about it. I just France was really, really cool. My only regret was that I was a little too young to truly appreciate the gift I was given. And if I went there now today, you know, I'd be able to much more appreciate everything. I was just a little young. But I still had a total blast while I was over there, and you know, just had about as good a time as one can have at 16, and yeah, it was super great.
Amazing. Sounds like fun there.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Bear, do you think if you're starting a job, a good wristwatch is a big help or a hindrance, Bear?
If you're starting a job,
Oh, it makes no difference.
exactly. The watch will not make any difference in the real world. Absolutely. Now, in mind, if you are a watch geek, if you are actually like us, it might actually create a certain higher level of confidence in you. If you actually feel that your watch is something that boosts your confidence, which can happen. Some people get it from the watch. I'm talking when it comes to feeding on objects, which is not a really healthy thing, but it has happened. You can feed on a car, you can feed on a watch. You can. So yeah, it could have effect like that.
Agreed.
What if
But
you're
otherwise,
some
from
guy interviewing you?
Have you ever had staff who have had a less executive position, like a more menial basic job, have an expensive watch? Bear?
me, no,
Yes.
never,
You've never had that.
no. And I actually pay attention to that, so no. I have a lot of Yeah, because I'm obsessed with that. I did see a lot of good watches with clients, with people in high positions and so on. But no, from staff, I never seen it. But I
You've
work
never
in
seen.
hospitality industry, which is which people, unfortunately, in hospitality industry, people are not paid really well.
Yes. They're not paid well. Fuck.
No. But that's a well-known thing, right? That's why often the gratuities are part of their program, right?
Yes. Yes. So you've never seen poorer people with an expensive watch thinking, "Wow, that's normally
No,
okay."
no, I didn't. I did see once, which was very unusual. It was a very obviously fake Rolex, but I wouldn't call that good watch.
No, I understand what you're saying there. We got a super chat from Medium Ass, $3. Keiko C Bear,
Kako
IW,
Siber. Kako Siber.
IWC Mark 20 Black Steel as a one and done. Now this is actually interesting. We had
By the way,
this came up.
Kakosi, you read the stuff, you don't even know what you're reading. Is how are you in Serbian? How are you, Bear? And then he's asking about IWC Mark 20. Black steel is one and done, Archie.
You know what? The only thing is, Bear, I really, really love. I'm going to pulling it up now. I really love the blue. You know that bluey grey they do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just
So
bring
do
it
I.
up.
So do I.
Now these here, what sort of movements are they using in them, Bear?
They have the new ones have in-house movements, Archie.
In-house, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're a bit expensive. That's the only problem with them. But
I can absolutely see this as one and done. Honestly, it's a quite respectable watch. It's really wearable. It's beautiful legibility. It's good
bracelet
quality.
or leather?
I will personally want bracelet, but this watch actually looks fantastic on the leather.
Now, green. Look at the green, Bear. Isn't that fucking sensational? With the caramel, look at that.
Archie, how are we doing on the merchandise?
Hey, we're doing great. Check it out. The merchandise, by the way, I've got the 2 hats organized for Bear, okay?
Thank you, Archie. I appreciate that. I'll forward one to...
So I need to sign them in pen. Actually, I'll sign them on the show, and then I'll send them out, okay?
Sounds fantastic.
Did you enjoy seeing my wardrobe this morning, Archie?
Oh,
yes,
Lux, sir. Man.
Hi, Bear. Why did you tell me to go fuck myself? I never told you to go fuck yourself.
You probably listen, Lux. You probably got me on a bad day. You know what? It happens. Okay, it was a bad moment, bad day. It's okay, man. You can hang around.
So are we all friends now, Bear?
No. Don't misunderstand. Word friend is very, very special to me. No, we're not friends.
Oh, fuck me dead, Bear. I thought we was actually friends, and you just said...
No. We're just tolerating each other.
Okay, have it your way, Bear.
I'm sorry, that's the way it is. I mean, I have a few friends in this Archieverse. Few friends. Very, very few friends. Maybe I have no friends. I don't fucking know. But hey, you certainly are not a friend. What do you want? What do you want? Talk to us.
I'm just coming onto the show to talk about the merchandise and ask Archie if he enjoyed my wardrobe this morning.
I didn't watch the show this morning. I slept in. It's a Sunday here, so I slept in a little longer. Archie, can you tell us about that?
You missed out. I showed all my clothes. I showed all my Ralph Lauren t-shirts.
No shit. Actually, I like to see that. That's interesting.
Really? Maybe I could send you a friend request and send you the pictures, Bear.
No, just Bear, don't bother with the friend request, please. Don't go into that friend area. No friend.
What price do you think the Mark 20 is?
Brand new retail?
Yeah.
It's about I think 8-9 Canadian.
Yeah, but 5.5 US, 5-6 US.
It's not bad. I mean, you're gonna get a
It's
little
not
bit
bad,
of a
is it?
discount. You're gonna get a little bit of a discount. Okay, it's IWC.
Mhm.
It's a very good movement. It's a very nicely built piece. It is iconic, after all.
Yes.
As a one and done, it's a good watch. I can see a person who is a non-watch collector, non-watch geek, non-hype guy wearing this watch and enjoying it. It's quite universal. And I like that he wants it in black because his black piece, it's just so universal.
Archie, I think it's about time we wrap it up now.
Is it time? Is it time?
It's time to wrap it up now. We're not gaining the super chats.
Yeah, no super chats, Archie. Should we just shut it down, Archie?
It's going good. The show's okay. The show's okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Archie can't
so.
survive
And,
on Google Ads alone.
No. Nobody can survive on Google Ads alone. Believe me, I know that. I know what the fuck they pay. That's a joke. Hoff and Smash is in the chat. Hoff, if you have an opportunity to jump on, you know you are always the most welcome addition to the panel. The link for the super chat is posted.
And I'm just dropping it as well. I'm dropping it as well.
It's somewhere left up there. Archie, show them. Go full screen and show them where the link might be. Maybe up here, maybe up there. Archie, full screen, Archibald, full screen.
Full screen, full screen.
Actually, I've got to go now. I've got to update the merchandise and tell it through. So,
hey, no worries. Turkey Vulture.
And thank you,
Turkey Vulture, $1.50 super sticker. Thank you.
You know what he sent? Do you know what he sent you?
Super sticker. Super sticker.
Yeah, but you know what's in the super sticker?
No.
Hot dog, Archie. Hot dog. Do you like hot dogs, Archie?
Dogs.
Do you like hot dogs?
Is it gourmet or just cheap hot dog?
You can go either way. I don't know. To me, to be honest with you, I had the gourmet hot dogs. I actually, when it comes to hot dog, I like the ones they sell like on a sports events.
Yeah.
They're expensive and low quality.
Yeah, exactly, Archie. You got it. But it's a tradition. It's American tradition, and I like the idea behind it.
Mm-hmm.
We got Madman, $10. Look at this, Bear. Madman. Look at that beautiful bluesy. He's got the 41 mil. Bear has a few friends and many brothers in Archieverse.
Yeah, I know.
Madman, did you get the Daytona resized? Is it on your wrist? Tell us, Madman. You don't need to super chat. I'd love to hear. What do you think?
Send us a picture. We would love to see the picture, Madman.
Yeah, WhatsApp it to me and I'll put it on the screen. I'd love to see it.
You got a super sticker from Mookie.
Mookie, $1 super sticker.
Do you know what he sent you?
No, what did he send me?
Banana, Archie. He sent you banana. Do you like bananas?
Potassium. They got a lot of potassium in them, don't they?
Yeah,
if you have a hot dog and a banana, you've got a nice, well-rounded lunch right there.
Yeah, you know what? It's not bad, Archie. That's a good lunch for you.
We got a lot of
hot
there.
dog. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Not bad.
I got to tell you, this IWC Mark 20, if you just had this as your one watch, well, we got Turkey Vulture, another sticker. Yeah, Turkey Vulture, 150.
You know what he sent you? He sent you a burger. So you got a burger. You got a burger.
A banana, and a hot dog.
And a hot dog. Fuck me there. you got it good. Honestly, it's not terrible. It's pretty decent meal. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated, guys.
How waterproof is this IWC? Is it like at least able to wash your hands?
Honestly, I don't know for sure, but I think, and I'm pretty sure it is 100 meters, which is solid. Obviously, it's not meant for swimming and stuff. Yeah, so you don't. It's not like how
it's got a screw-in crown.
Yeah, so
it's waterproof to 100 meters. Bear 100 meters. You're right. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, then yes, I agree. It can very well be a one and done.
Yeah, it's a nice watch, and it's a reputable brand, and it's iconic piece, And it's a good good price, good value.
Do you think that's more beautiful than a Omega for that sort of money? What's your go on that? This
Can I
is
be
very
honest
much.
with you? It's kind of less predictable and less boring. It's kind of more unique. No, oh, Mookie sending you another sticker, Archie. Oh,
$1
wow.
super sticker from Mookie.
Guess what he sent you, Archie?
No, tell me, Bear.
Milkshake.
Nice little piece of cake. It's a little cake.
Oh.
It's a piece of cake, and it's a
Wow.
purple color, same color like Grifter Bitch hair, but it's much nicer in a cake. Very nice, Mookie. Thank you, Mookie. And Turkey Vulture continues. He wants you to be healthy, Archie. Go ahead. So, a sticker from Turkey Vulture.
Turkey Vulture, $1.49. And I love that. He's got that Pelagos he's got there. Now, this price point.
Do you know what he sent you? Do you know what he sent you?
No idea, Bear. Oh, a peach. A mango
peach,
or
Archie.
peach?
I think it's a peach. This more looks like a peach. So you got a piece of fruit as well. I'm thinking you're gonna have a feast, Archie. That's hot dog, burger, cake, peach. I mean,
it's a full day's
banana
supply of vitamins and minerals.
Yeah. You can have a snack as well. Keep banana for a snack. How's that?
Yeah.
Keep the banana for a snack.
And it keeps coming. Turkey Vulture knows your sweet spot. He knows your sweet spot, actually.
Turkey Vulture, thank you so much. Another Turkey Vulture. Look at this super sticker.
Yeah, and you know what?
Oh, it's an ice cream.
Cone.
It's dessert.
Cone. Yeah, it's beautiful ice cream. Wow, that is medium-sized peach and purple again. A lot of purple stuff. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Tell me this, Bear. This IWC we've been talking about, right?
And we keep going with the snacks, with the food. Mookie comes in with another dollar sticker, and he sends you. What does he send you?
What does he send me? He sends me a popcorn.
Popcorn.
Thank you. Oh, we got half on Smash on. Look at this. Half on Smash and Surty. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Yo.
Archie, is there any chance of getting Green Room back on?
You think we could? I'm not holding him back.
No,
I heard someone's been speaking with him.
Yeah, I don't mind having him back.
It was fucking brilliant. It was funny, especially when he did that wrestling thing.
That was epic.
I'll text him now. Do you want me to text him now?
Yeah.
You should, Arch.
That was epic. Fucking epic.
Why don't you ring him and speak to him instead, rather than just a shitty little text, Archie?
Yeah, enough time has gone by.
Yeah, just ring him and see how he's doing and see if he's coming back. You can mute it if you want, like when you're talking to him, but
or maybe off stream might be the more endearing way to handle it.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, if you say off stream,
Arch isn't going to do it.
He's got me blocked. He's got me blocked. I've sent a message, but it hasn't gone through to him. I might be blocked there.
He blocked him. Yeah, he blocked him.
It's okay. Well, hey, what can I do? You know, this is people take things the wrong way. You know. Interesting thing is, Bear, you notice this IWC. We're talking about the Type 20, right?
The not that IWC. Okay.
The funny thing is that IWC, there was actually, if you look at when that was released, it's just come out. That's just come out. And funnily enough, remember IWC released a very expensive piece, right? Now they've come back to the drawing board. This just came out. They've released this on a leather strap for $5,500 US. 5,250 US, 5,6 euro, 5,250. It's a very good price point. Now this watch actually has in-house 32-111 caliber movement inside it. What a price point. Low fives. Low fives.
By the way, is it just me or does the date actually like? Wouldn't you like it more if it had no date?
It's not just you. Me too. I think most of
I
us.
agree. But you must admit, the price point, low fives for a IWC, a cool looking IWC, maybe because we're headed to hard
Mikey?
times.
Hey, thank you for the pen, man. I'm gonna write you a letter and send it.
Mikey, Mikey, it wasn't Hawk. It was Patrick. Patrick is the one that gave
man.
Yeah, I know.
I just misspoke, Bear. I'm sorry, man.
That's okay, Mikey. That's okay.
Hey, Jingo.
And we got another super sticker from Mookie. Mookie to $1.
Mookie's almost like the new green room, right? With all the technology, the cool stuff that he brings to the table. He's really kind of like the tech and interesting backbone of the Watch Nicholas channel, but he doesn't have that persona on stream.
No. He's more like a IOOI.
Oh, I wasn't familiar with him.
Oh, IOOI? That's fucking that was Mookie in the past. He did some great videos, and also he also wasn't persona on a panel. He was always behind the scenes, and he was fucking awesome, just as Mookie.
All right, apologies, Mookie.
Sticker from Mookie.
This is why you have no friends, Bear.
It's okay. I can live with that. I don't need friends, to be honest. I just need money. I'm gonna say this is a sticker that says nope. He has a sign that says nope. Nope, Archie. Nope.
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 Nope. Sign that says nope.
I know what's going through your head, Archie. You're thinking you would like to buy this watch.
We've got another super sticker. Just 1 minute. Now, what I'm thinking is maybe they've released this watch because they realize the economy isn't going so great. They've lowered the price point.
No. It's they want to capture. This watch competes with Tudors, with Breitlings, with. It's a good move from them. It's a great watch, man. Great watch, honestly.
This was always like their Explorer 1, right?
Yeah,
correct.
Kind of. Yeah, that's a good analogy for sure.
That used to be their Mark 11. The Mark 11 was their Explorer 1, no date.
Super chat from Turkey Vulture. Question
Turkey
is
Vulture,
for
$2.
Mike
Mike the Snake, Sky Master or Subdweller?
Mike the Snake, are you still here?
Subdweller.
Subdweller. I pick Subdweller or Sky Master all day long, boys, as well. Thank you, Mikey Chingao. Good for you, Mikey.
By the way, am I the only one still thinking about Timepiece Fun's solid gold Railmaster?
No, you're not the only one.
Interesting.
It's funny you brought it up. I was talking with my friend, AD guy, and he said, I never heard of that. So I sent him.
Same with mine. I had the same conversation.
You are not the only one. I actually.
Do you like
it? I love it. I genuinely love it.
Yeah, it's so unique.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I looked on Chrono 24. There is none for sale.
Nothing. Yeah.
My dealer told me that's like 18, 19 years ago.
Yes, correct.
I would.
It's like a Gold Explorer 1, isn't it? Speaking of Explorer 1
Yes,
genres.
Yes.
The funny thing is, the more watches you have, I start to appreciate no dates more. When you've got one watch, you want all these functions: calendar, day, date, month, annual calendar, da. But when you actually have to rotate them, you think, oh, fuck, this is a pain in the ass to set them continually. And you want a simple watch, don't you? Simpler the better.
Yes. But you could just pick up and go.
Exactly. And this is beautiful, beautiful piece. And I think this was a gift from his wife.
I can't help but ask you guys and the punters, what are we doing wrong today? Why is fucking nasty, dirty, stinky grifter making not twice more money today, super chats, but 3 times? Why are we getting our asses kicked? What's your theory on that? 3 times. Tell me, please, why? Are we doing something wrong? If anyone can point to me, what are we doing wrong?
We had a fantastic weekend, Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 3 times more? Come on, man.
But didn't he have a slow week and then?
I don't know. I don't care. I just cannot live with that. It fucking affects my psyche, man. It affects me in a bad way. Go
So
on,
why
go
don't you
on.
dust off the old super chat button, Bear?
Oh, you are such a
And I
nasty
just got a
fuck.
photo in from our friend Madman. He's just sent me a pic of him wearing the Maserati Daytona. He says it's a bit hard to photograph. He's out walking the dogs, but he's sent me a quick and dirty pic. Here we go. Look. Oh, I miss it.
Oh.
I miss it. Look at that. I miss it.
I tell you what I love most about it is the subdials and the red like needles or whatever you would call them, red hands in the subs. It really pops.
Exactly. It's
Is that a matte dial, like a blue matte?
yeah, it is. It's a special blue too. The way it's different to the sub blue. Like, yeah, it is a matte dial. Yes, it is
Right.
matte. And it's an unusual shade of blue too, different lighting on it. You can, like on the subby, it's almost black at times, but different lighting on this Maserati dial. It's incredible. It's a beautiful watch.
But it looks great. The dial looks great from almost any angle. Anytime I see that watch being photographed, that's why I asked about the matte dial, because usually matte dials look great from any angle.
Yeah, I totally get it. Totally get it. It's oh, Bear Clooney watches. Look at this. Dust off your super chat button.
All right, hold on. Bear got me.
Hey, I don't like to lose, man. I don't like to lose, guys.
Hey, you got to lead
Help
by
us out,
example,
please.
right, Bear?
Yeah, I guess so. Sometimes, you know what? I just. By the way, that does look fantastic. I have to say that that Daytona looks beautiful, man. Beautiful, guys. Please help us out. Super chat your questions, topics, suggestions, ideas, insults, anything you want. I want to catch up with that fucking fuckface, that mother, you know what. I just don't want him to win, guys. I don't want to give him a hope. I want him to understand that we are the winners chicken dinners. And we have a super chats coming in fast and furious, Archie. Madman first.
Here we go. Madman, $10. Pics cannot do it justice. These two-tone Daytonas are hard to photograph, and I'm one-handed walking dogs.
It's still a good picture, man.
Yeah.
That's not bad picture.
And you can read every text on the dial. That's what I was saying. Beautiful dial.
It is so beautiful, that watch.
And then we have a matching the bear. Look at that, boys. Hoff is helping us out. Thank you, Hoff.
See, I'm a true friend.
You are, man. You know I know that. I love you, man.
Love you too, Bear.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. Sorry for the lack of energy. I'm a little hungover today. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's okay, man. We're having a chilling show. Just we need some boost. We need some energy to come in. We need to awaken Archie And nothing awaits him
I
better.
know. I was watching Dis pour his heart out on how much the universe helped him and all this stuff, and then Arch is just clearly like looking at another monitor, reading something, and like, I understand. I see. And meanwhile, the chat's going wild. You know, that would have been a great time for you to take stage and say something really moving and significant.
Yeah,
and
sometimes he
inspirational.
doesn't get it. Sometimes Archie's just a little bit flat as well. Archie super chat from Half
Super
and
chat.
Smash $20.
Half on Smash, $20, matching the bear.
Bear.
There we go. Bear. Bear.
Mikey, nice to see you with the camera on.
Thanks.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well.
Thank you for sharing your part of this kind of inspirational story too, because you know, you're such a beloved figure in the Archieverse, and I think maybe how people find inspiration in Dis's story, others might find inspiration in your story as well.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the truth. I was fucking at a real low in my life, you know, and when I was able to get onto the Archie stream, it really just kind of things turned around for me, for my spirits, you know, and my ability to communicate with other people and the outside world while being inside, you know, and it
Yep.
really helped. It really helped me a lot. So I'm like, again, I'm greatly indebted to Archie for that.
Hey, that's fantastic. It's I tell you what, this COVID thing was a real bastard, and society seems to be changed a bit. Huff, what do you think? Do you think society has changed?
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah,
It's not the same. Nothing. It just nothing seems to be the same as it was before, and it's kind of weird. I don't know what to say. It's not. It's
No, it's like
kinda-
everyone's germaphobes. No one likes to be around in crowds anymore. It's really weird.
I went down to Melbourne, it's a big city, and it really is dead. You know, just very, very, very quiet. The
Mhm.
city. The city
I
was quiet.
I was watching a show that I like on stream about a couple that lives on a yacht in the Mediterranean, and they bounce they'd stay in a bay for months on end, you know, at a certain island, and just live there for until like hurricane season came, and then they moved to a different place. But I mean, COVID made it all the way over to there. Like one day they were walking down the street and there were, you know, those little scooters, like thousands of them, just and everybody doing their thing. And then the next day it was just barren. And the only people out there, everybody was wearing masks. And I mean, it was worldwide. It wasn't just like where we think it hit us. It hit every country. It blocked every port from every country. Like if you were out in a yacht, you couldn't just sail on into port into some little, you know, Mediterranean country. You either had to be have an emergency or be parked outside a line and be quarantined for like 2 weeks. I mean, it really affected the whole world. And so yeah, just.
You know who I feel bad for? The people you see still driving by themselves with masks on.
Yes, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yes.
My
That's me sometimes.
On the Ducati?
No, like,
Why,
but
Mikey?
if I'm going to the store, and just so I don't forget, I'll put my mask on like before I walk out the door, and you know, like when I'm running down the road to Safeway. So I'll just have it on in my car, you know, running to the store and back. Otherwise, I'll forget it, and then I'll get there and I'll be like, "Fuck, I forgot my mask." And because I still do wear my mask when I go into stores, and places like that. And I know they really are more to protect other people than they are yourself, but it's kind of a mental aid for me. And having just gotten COVID now, I should be less afraid of it. But
Right, you got the. Don't you have antibodies that you don't have to worry about it for a bit now?
you would think, but I have also heard that you can definitely get it twice. It's just like the flu. It's I don't think there's anything that keeping you from getting it twice or 3 or 4 times. I have a friend who said he's gotten it like 2 or 3 times or something to that effect. So yeah, but it's not the death count in the morning that you wake up to like it was when it first started out that freaked me out.
Yeah. No, that
when
was like the most science fiction thing you could ever imagine.
Yeah, that's what got me just like
Yeah.
completely, just lock the doors, fucking, buy food for the entire week and don't leave the house and, don't communicate with anybody. And, it just completely altered the way I do everything. And, it's far from that today, but it does exist, and it's still around.
Yeah, but thankfully it's less severe. I mean, I was actually home working remote majority of or all of this past week because I had a slight case of COVID, or I had it and it just wasn't severe symptoms, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
And I was making fun of a coworker for wearing a mask, and then his fate would have it 3 days later I ended up getting it. but it was funny. It's a buddy I go get lunch with all the time, and we go into this spot to get some poke bowls, and I'm talking to him, and all of a sudden he sounds different, and I turn around and he's got this giant N95 mask on, and there's like no one else in there's maybe 1 or 2 other people in this place. I could understand if it was super crowded, and I just started making fun of him, and we were busting chops, and funny enough I ended up getting it.
Well, he was giving it to you right then and there.
Yeah,
the funny thing is,
you're contagious 5 days before you show symptoms.
I think this COVID stuff, I think also if you are run down, I think you've got more chance of getting it.
I totally agree with you, because both times I've caught it, I've got it, I was very run down.
Yes, because I must admit, I went to the UK and I met hundreds of people with no fucking mask on. I got nothing. Came back from the US, had the big shock of the burglary, and within a day I'd caught COVID. I had tested positive for COVID. And I think that's because I was run down and feeling like shit.
Yeah, and in an airport and plane and traveling.
No. This is when I got home after the robbery. You know what I mean? Like, I think maybe I could have not got COVID if I was positive and happy and had a great trip and everything's fantastic. Jesus loves you.
Yep.
but you know what I'm saying? Because I felt, oh shit, I guess the biggest disaster happened to me.
What I've noticed is the only people that are really getting hit hard by COVID today are those that have refused to get any of the shots, or the very elderly and the very rundown, or the very, very young,
immunocompromised.
Yeah. My ex-boss is like a conspiracy guy. He's like he refused to get the shots. He thinks there's nanotechnology in there and they're using it to track everybody and change our genetics. Yeah. And he caught COVID and came this close to dying. And then weeks later, I ran into him and I was like, so you're going to get your shots now? And he's like, fuck no, just firm believer. And, he gladly would just get COVID again after just coming this close to death from it. And I'm happy to have 4 shots. I got the extra one because I'm one of the lucky ones that gets the 4th shot.
Well, you're also in a very what do they call that, high risk category with all the ailments?
Endangered species list is, I think, what they call it.
And we have to protect the national treasure that is Mike the Snake.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I am. I because I have my artificial heart valve. I've had open heart surgery, and I have diabetes. So I have pre-existing conditions. So I did fall into the category of being able to get the 4th shot. So I've got the 2 main Modernas, a 3rd Moderna, and then the 4th was a Pfizer. And
Nice.
but I'm happy to report that, like, when I did get COVID, it wasn't all that horrible. I got a fever of
Hard talk,
103.
concrete boat talk, and now COVID talk, Bear. What do you
Yeah, I
think
guess
is
we got to
best?
get off COVID talk.
Yeah, let's
This is
get off that.
horrible.
Okay, cool.
To be honest with you, what goes through my head, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think. What are so far 2023? We are at about middle of the year, right? What are your favorite watches so far this year? What's if we exclude talk
that's a good
about
one.
Rolex, like what stands out to you? What kind of watch so far has got the most of your attention? And I'm gonna highlight again that I'm going to exclude. I'm
I
going
think
to
that's
exclude the Rolex because it's been overdone. I think.
Sure.
Yes.
So, I mean, we talk about most of them on this channel. I mean, recently we talked about the Tag Heuer Carrera Skipper. We were at one point mentioning the beautiful Zone 1815 Rattrapante Perpetual Calendar. Yesterday, somebody actually talked about the white dial Panerai. I want you to bring a white dial Panerai that I'm in love with, and tell me what you guys think. It is the Panerai Luna Rossa Luminor 2. Panerai Luna Panerai Luna Luna Rossa Rossa Luminor 2.
Far out. What the hell is this? Trying to find it. Just get it.
And this is definitely not going to be a watch for Paneristi.
Ooh, but Bear, you know what I love about this, Bear? I'm just bringing it up now for you. This has got a bit of little bit of sexy in it. This is what I love about the red.
Exactly,
the red.
A bit of sex in it, and I
Look at
think
this.
you guys might appreciate the design of this.
Oh, and I
watch.
like the Prada's red stripe on the strap.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot because the case is a little more slimmed down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the case.
But you want to hear something very interesting about this one?
What size is it?
This is 38 millimeter.
Yeah, okay, that was going to be my next question.
Wait, this can't be the watch that Archie is showing then, because it says 44 mil.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. When I was
I got
reading
the
about
wrong one
it,
up there. Panerai Luna Rossa
Luminor 2.
Okay.
When I was reading about it,
Lumina.
Luminor.
This is the Panerai Lumina Rossa. Is that wrong?
2. D as a delta UE.
Oh, the Due. Yeah.
The latest
I got
one.
it.
That's.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, Bear.
Yeah, I like this shit.
Fuck. No.
I like it.
No.
I like the other one better.
I like the other one better too.
The other one is going to be more mainstream, and it's not from this year, by the way. We're talking this year, boys.
Yep.
We're talking this year, boys.
If this were 44, I'd like this one better. But if it
But
being
I
at
actually,
38,
I actually like it that because it's not 44. I actually start to think maybe they can start to appeal to non-paneristic type of watch geeks.
yeah, maybe they bust into a new market for themselves. That would be cool.
So would this be the ladyboy version of
That would
Panerai?
be the ladyboy version, or rather, that would be someone who actually appreciates a little bit smaller watches.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
often, these watches are pushed aside as a result of their size by
Being too big.
exactly. People don't, very rarely. The downfall of Panerai is they are only appreciated by those who are in a know. But overall, when regular people see my Panerai, they go, "What the fuck is that huge thing? What the fuck you wearing there?"
Ah, okay.
Honestly,
is-
Bear, I have to agree with you. If I saw this 38 on somebody's wrist,
It's a 38. So say that
Yes.
again.
Yes.
the
Yes.
Due, this one is 38. And if I saw this on somebody's wrist, it would attract my attention because it's different.
Yeah. And
you
that's what
know?
I'm talking. That's what I'm going after. I think
Yeah.
they're trying to appeal. And people are going to say this is for the ladies. No. This is not about the ladies. The size of the watch in a modern world does not affect the ladies' thinking. Okay, this is appealing to the non-paneristi. This is for the people who actually want to wear a smaller. It's a kind of dress watch from Panerai. That's how I see it. Dress watch from Panerai.
I very much like the other one that you pulled up as well, though.
And I brought this up only because it's interesting. My favorite watch year to date, I still don't own it because it hasn't come to my AD. But I definitely wanted is the Tudor Pelagos FXD Alinghi Red Bull Racing.
Oh,
Edition.
Me
yes.
too. That is my
yes,
favorite watch
yes,
release of
yes.
the year, Bear. And I would say, well, I should say my favorite reasonably priced watch of the year.
Correct.
Mm.
Correct. I'm with you on that. Yes.
Arch, we got an Ali Reza.
Yes, we got Ali Reza. Ali Reza, $20.40. Out to dinner with my daughter before JJ's show tonight. Hope you're all doing well. Upvote.
And let's make sure we send him the link tonight, right? Because it's Sunday Fun Day.
Yes, thank you, Ali. We are now making a little step forward to catching up with the grifter who's kicking our ass tonight in all aspects. But that's okay. So, Archie, do you mind bringing up the watch that seems to be a big hit for year to date?
I'll bring it up.
Okay.
This is the Tudor Pelagos. And I'm talking about the three-hander. I'm not talking about chronograph. Right. There's some really cool things about this watch. Experimenting again with material, which is really
Holy
cool.
shit. Sorry, just before you go on, I just found out what JJ's topic tonight is, Bear.
What's his topic tonight?
Falling out of love with the hobby. What brands broke you?
I know, I see that. That is a good topic.
Yeah, Bear. I mean,
let's steal that tomorrow, okay? Steal that for our show tomorrow. So this is the
Very
watch.
modern.
This is the watch that we, at least Hop and I think this is the best release year to date.
And I like this so much, I can't figure out for the life of me, do I like this one
or
this one? So I'm going to put them both on and see.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it.
And this one's a 43 or 44? Oh, no, 43. It's 1 millimeter bigger than the three-hander.
That is correct.
I love them both, but I can't handle either one of them because they don't come with a bracelet, and you can't run a bracelet on them.
That is correct as well.
Therefore, I'm going to stick with my version 1.
Yes.
Makes sense, Mikey.
Other the things I like about this watch, I love obviously to begin, I love the bezel, which is mill bezel. So
Yep.
for me, the bezel does a big thing. Next thing I like is the experimenting with the material. So the siding of the case is the
carbon
fiber,
composite.
right?
It's not carbon fiber, carbon composite.
Carbon composite, okay. Then the next thing, I love the colors on the watch. I love the combination of this unique blue
Yes.
with a black and then touch of red. I think this is so fucking
Yeah.
cool.
It just
This
has
is
a
so
cool, like,
fucking
red,
cool.
white, and blue vibe to it. And I think that
Yes.
blue is to match the blue and actual Red Bull logo. The one ding I will say about it is in the Rehot, where they say, well, what is it? The Red Bull Racing or however you spell the boat title. And,
Alangi. Alangi.
yeah.
Alangi.
Alangi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also love how they kept the bezel titanium too. I think that was really cool to mix the material and make it feel a little premium as well.
The super
Definitely.
chat from Turkey Vulture, $2. Thank you very much, Turkey Vulture.
Turkey Vulture, $2. Make the snake Yacht King or Air Master.
Yacht King or Air Master. I like the Pelamaster Yacht Mariner.
The Pelican Bay, the Tudor
Yeah,
Pelican Bay.
Pelican Bay, yeah. The Pella Florida.
Pantera.
Yeah.
Pantera. Spinnaker, super chat, $2 from Spinnaker.
Spinnaker, $2. Thought you had.
You
I
both
thought
had a hard
you
on.
both had hard on for Ingenuity. It was too expensive, Spinnaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it is a good watch. It's interesting watch. I just
Should
didn't
we
bring
bring
it up
that up?
because
Sure.
yeah, because that is the watch issue this year that also got a lot of attention, and it is not the Rolex yet.
I know even non-watch fans that were talking about this super excitedly, and none of them bought it. I don't know how easy it is to get, but I haven't seen one person that was talking about this that actually purchased it.
Well, Bondage is still waiting for it, I think. It's only available in the boutiques, not in ADs. They're making it a little bit harder to get.
What's the price? The price is probably a little high, maybe.
Well, that's the reason.
Yeah,
because
11,700.
If you have it in the ADs give you discount, right? So there is a reason why they don't give it to ADs, because if I get in the AD, I'm gonna get 20%, 25% discount on that watch. So it's gonna become more reasonable for me, and I'll probably buy it. But the fact that they don't do that prevents you from getting any discount, and that's a problem.
Archie, we got Nico Leonard in the chat.
Nico Leonard. Wow, Nico Leonard. We'll drop the link. Drop the link if he wants to come on.
Of course.
He
One
might
and
just
only.
wanna- Yes, one and only.
1.5 million
only.
subscribers. The best, the king of YouTube, Nico fucking Leonard. You motherfuckers. Yeah, so that's
Which one would you take off the top line? What color? I want to take the green one.
For me, white.
Ooh.
Silver, whatever.
Half.
I like the green one too.
Okay, and that means that for Mike, he has to go for the grey one then.
No, Mike is gonna do black.
Yeah, I do black.
There you go.
Hey, let me-
I don't like
Wasn't
that
there
green
like a
one.
turquoise version of this, or was that the green one?
No, that's the teal green,
Ah.
which I don't like at all. I don't like it at all.
I have a question. Being a racer at heart, and owning the Speedmaster, which was designed originally for racing, between the Speedmaster and the Hoyer Caliber 11, which do you think would be
More
cooler
racing oriented.
to
Mikey,
have?
I got a cool Speedmaster for you. Hold on.
Well, they have a racing, but without doubt, the Hoyer is going to be more relevant to a person who is a racing fan.
Oh,
It's
that
just
thing's
Mikey, I
gorgeous.
love this one. 42 mil as well. The only problem is it's fuck all expensive.
Yes, I've been contemplating like doing a sideways move with my big box 1861 over to the Hoyer 11 caliber 11.
to what are you gonna trade? What are you changing? What do you?
Oh, we got a super chat from Real World Curly. Real World Curly, $20. Today, the Boston Conspiracy and Original OC pulled up the celebration dial Oyster Perpetual and called it the worst release of 2023.
Of course they did.
Funny how they only dislike and talk bad about watches our fellow AC3 punters matching bear chat. Yeah, they also criticize the...
Thank you for matching, and thank you for bringing us slightly closer. The nasty, stinky, dirty, disgusting purple grifter is tonight winning. And thank you for bringing us closer, giving us a chance, Curly. Go ahead, Archie.
Funny thing is, they also criticize the AP Music Edition.
Of course. It's the same. You know how it goes,
the
Arch.
same
By the
So
way,
basically, the three shittiest watches in the world are
of course,
the AP
anything that
Music
gets
Edition,
unboxed on Archie's channel.
the
Yes,
OP,
it's garbage.
the OP Celebration, and the what's it called? The FP Journe, the salmon dial.
Yes.
Those are the three shittiest watches in the history of watches. What a pathetic fucking
The
bunch.
funniest thing is I feel bad for the Boston collector. You know, he's a nice guy. He's just trying to find his way in all this.
He's not nice guy at all.
But they abuse him so bad behind the scene. You got to hear all the nicknames they have for him. They call him the boasting collector, the Boston calculator, because he's not a real watch fan. All he does is care and calculate like how much the watches are worth and all these type of things.
They're right about that.
Yeah,
it's true. Actually, they're
but
telling
it's
the
just
truth.
so
on that
funny
one.
when you're seeing a guy kind of kowtow to their narrative and work so hard to be part of the in crowd, and all
He's
they
a
do is kind of
cock.
abuse him behind the scenes. And I'm not speaking secondhand; I'm speaking firsthand conversations.
No, I hear you, brother. I hear you. I jumped once on there was a dungeon I think he was on, and I started doing the Bear Clooney, going crazy at him. And this cock just kind of like lets you go, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You yelled at him one time?
Oh yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that.
I'll be right back.
I got to tell you, it's just so corny how they say it. It's so corny how they've got to criticize things. Like, one thing I never do, someone said, the Morris Grossman, what do I think of it? I've always said I wouldn't personally buy it, but it's an amazing watch. I would never.
I agree on that. That German silver looks very cool. When Bondage first showed me, appreciated it, seeing it in the light, like, wow, this is really something cool. But when Tim flim-flammed him to get his filthy mitts on that, he suddenly tried to make it that it's like this super hot horology thing. This is the new Patek, and that's why instantly people started revolting against the narrative that Tim and OC were trying to spin on this Maurice Grossman. And Arch, you want to see something funny? I wish you could have been there. At my AD had a watch, they do an annual watch show, and we were all there. And Tim was going because Q invited Tim, and I told Q, don't invite him because they're not going to stand for his nonsense there. Like, it's not something. There's, they have super wealthy customers, and that's what they're doing this for, not for like nonsense people that are just going there to drink whiskey and steal the free cookies they have out and put them in their dirty satchel. So he goes there, tries to live stream. They shut him down immediately. And he
tried to live stream from there.
Yeah. They shut him right down. And he kept on trying to you know, showcase this Maurice Grossman to people, and they couldn't care less, right? I was on the AD side talking to my SA and the boutique manager, and they had just given me that free Royal Oak book that was like $250. So I'm in the middle of thanking them. Here he comes out of the blue sky and just sticks his arm in the middle, in between the conversation that I'm having, and he picks up one of the AP loops and tries to hand it to one of the people that were working at the SAs, and they just looked at him like, what the hell is wrong with you? And no one would just acknowledge it. We kept we just kept the conversation going, but it was super awkward seeing one of your friends kind of doing that. You know what I mean? It just totally ruined the mood. And then I kind of followed him, and Christian from Theo and Harris was there. And cool. Christian knows how to, such a cool guy. And I was telling him how glad I was. Yes, he knows how to work that like crowd, and you couldn't see the difference between how people were interacting. I do believe actually Buckley might have been at that event. I think that's where Tim initially met Buckley.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, total nuisance. They're stealing all the they put food out and they have a couple whiskey tasting and things like that for people to enjoy as you're looking through watches, not for you to come in there and start filling up your man purse with them. And
it's
just being a
uncool
general
to do
nuisance.
You know, it's uncool to do that.
That's why, like, even at Wempe, like, Tim's not allowed at any of the private events or any of these things. Like, half the guys on his own panel don't even bring him to these events or don't tell him about these events when they go to there, because he's just a known nuisance. And now that he's got purple hair and all this crazy, making himself a target, that doesn't go over well with the type of clientele these high-end watch boutiques are looking to attract.
No. Super chat from Mookie, $10 super sticker. Mookie, we greatly
What did you send you? Hang on, let me look.
Sent me a dancing doll. Look at that.
No, it's not dancing doll. It's a juggler. Somebody's juggling there. You're juggling, Archie. You're juggling in this tough world of YouTube.
Thank you so much. What a great Mookie. Thank you so much. And we've got Jean-Claude Beaver, $5. Guys, can the Dew be taken seriously with 30 meters water resistance? Your $15 Casio will have at least 50 meter. The Dew costs $10,500 for fuck's sake. Those motherfuckers are having a laugh for sure.
The closest I ever came to buying a Panerai was actually a Luminor Dew, where I never understood with Panerai in terms of the design why they can't put the small seconds and still give you a 369. They always take away the 9 on the dial when you get small seconds. And there was a Dew, a Luminor. How would you say it, Baron? Due?
Due, I think. I don't know. I think Due, yeah.
That did it, but what turned me off on it was the lack of water resistance, and it just felt a little. When you seen it in person, it just felt a little too dear to be a Panerai, and it felt like I don't know, not the spirit of a Panerai that you'd want to own as your first Panerai.
No, God forbid. But I think that's their spin on a dress piece. I really do.
Yeah.
Now, I just thought the aesthetics are interesting, to be honest with you. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite year to day watch, but it was different. I liked the aesthetics of that red and white.
What you're saying is actually quite amazing, actually, Bear. I actually like the fact that it's usable. Okay, 44 mil. We're not here to show off or do anything. This is a usable.
Yeah, I think it actually would look kind of nice on the wrist. That's all I'm saying. Can I tell you, if it's not to change the topic, but to continue with the watches here today that got my attention? I'm just giving you what got my attention. And I get excited by some unique and different pieces.
Mm-hmm.
This one actually called my dealer and said, "Are you getting these?" And he said, "No." I said, why not? I probably would buy one. And he said he did try them on, didn't like them. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't like them? You just order watches to sell that you like? But it is a cheap watch, but it is kind
What's
of
that?
cool
Tell me.
watch.
What is it? What
It's
is
a
it?
Tissot Sidero, the re-edition of the Sidero. Tissot.
I like that too, Bear. Very pretty looking watch.
Yeah, and it's not a regular thing.
Yes.
It stands out. It's
They're
kinda cool,
vibrant and happy.
colorful.
You know what color I could see you with? Yellow, Bear.
Yeah. Honestly, Archie, sometimes I get excited about stuff like that because, I mean, of course, I'm gonna say that one of the most impressive releases a year to date was, let's say, I don't know, fuck, I'm now stuck, but fuck me, Dad. Let me think. Maybe Lange Unzone, let's say. Lange Unzone 1815 Rattrapante perpetual calendar, right? Sure. Salmon dial, gorgeous watch.
Yeah, expensive, but so much money.
Horological dream. But I always look things in from the perspective of what I'm gonna buy or what is gonna get my attention. So there is the two segments of my approach. There are watches I look and I get impressed. And by the way, you know that one that Paul Silesius ordered, the Chopard LUC Salmon dial. That's a gorgeous one too. So but this was fun watch. And it was unique and different. And
how much is this retail for, Bear?
Like $1,000, man. Like $1,000. You know?
Yeah, this is a cool watch.
Honestly,
I love the blue too. All the colors, honestly, are so they picked the right hue.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of, I would call it the most that and the ceramic Zodiac are the two most fun watches year to date, summer watches. You know with the ceramic Zodiacs I'm talking about. The white ceramic Zodiacs.
Yes.
So both have these colors. The both are very lively, interesting beach watches, to something to enjoy, something to wear on vacation, something cool.
Speaking of cool, we've got a super chat from Turkey Vulture. AC3, your opinion on Zenith Revival Safari Green. Zenith Revival Safari Green. Interesting. Zenith Revival Safari Green. Let's have a look at this baby. Oh,
Curly
shit.
backstage too, Arch.
Shit. Curly can let himself on. He's got full powers there. Yes, he is. There we go. Hello, Curly. How are you?
I used my full power, Archie. I used my full power. Unlike Mikey, who can't even fucking time somebody out when they troll him. Mikey, you got some more COVID talk? Maybe we'll get a red super chat.
I'll take blame for that one.
Jesus Christ.
Curly, did you like the way they criticized the Celebration Edition OP?
Not just the cell. No. You got to say it the right way. They criticized Neo's unboxing of the year. Okay. One of the most sought after watches. And then the funny thing was, it's already going down in value, and they happen to pull up a price on David SW, but they did a 36 mil. They showed the 36 mil. It's kind of funny how
that's the same game they did with my AP, where they showed the price of the 37 mil.
Yeah, nobody that's in the real music industry would be caught dead with this trivial theme watch. Jesus, you're talking about you guys understand something.
By the way, the more they hate something, it just becomes that much more attractive.
Yeah, with that disgraceful FP Jorn. Who the fuck is going to buy a disgraceful FP Jorn? And then the next week they wanted $500 for Cars and Chrono unboxing. What did he unbox? An FP Jorn. An FP Jorn. I mean, it's amazing. I don't get this watch trolling that you watch guys do to each other, but I find it so trivial and so lame.
Yeah, very childish.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's one of the most sought after. I mean, just an instant collector's item, and they got the balls enough. This fucking Boston fucking conspiracy theory hype collector, okay, has got the balls enough to fucking throw up a chat. Didn't even have enough of a spine to
Well,
jump
this
on.
is a
Hey,
guy
Hawk,
that doesn't
Hawk,
wear
Hawk.
watches out of his house. You guys know that, right?
Hawk,
He
Yeah,
doesn't
Hawk,
wear any of the watches outside of his house. He just puts them on because he's so
Hawk.
scared
Do you
to
know
affect
why
the
Curly
value.
calls him? Do you know why Curly calls him conspiracy theories?
No.
Tell him, Curly.
Well, there's an international crime ring going on. Okay, when he was on the community channel, he put it all together. He tied it all together. He tied Archie's robbery. He tied Roman Sharf and Wizard all together in an international crimes conspiracy. You know, it's not too far-fetched. Well, think about this a second, okay? I could see the Wizard calling some of his friends in Australia. They robbed Archie's house. Maybe Archie was in on it, maybe not. I don't know that part. But I know how easy would it have been for them to transport the watches from Australia, fence it through Canada, and they're probably in Roman Sharf's fucking inventory as we speak, guys. What do you think?
But you know what it is? That's Tim's behind the scenes narratives that Tim's too embarrassed to actually come out to say, and he just doesn't know anything.
You're talking about the way Tim acts in the boutique. How do you like this? How do you like this one? Okay, and we played the after effect of this. Okay, he goes to a Panerai boutique with I don't know who the fuck it was. All right.
By the way, Q was so embarrassed he actually just left and abandoned me with Tim, and I felt bad for Tim and actually drove him
Q,
to the
you know
train
what?
station to make sure he didn't get left there because I didn't want him crying for 45 minutes.
Yeah,
about
Hoff,
an
you
Uber.
want an even better one? Somebody, I forget who it was in California. I don't know if it was Sean or something. It wasn't Cars and Chrono. I don't know if it was Sean or somebody else. They get invited. They get invited to a whiskey tasting at a Panerai boutique. Okay, so they bring the grifter. What does he do? He drinks fucking all this high-end
Probably
booze.
slamming it like shots.
They're
too,
giving
not
him
even
they're giving him
enjoying it.
watches, and he's just wow, amazing, so cool. This that.
Wow.
He fucking he drinks all his top shelf booze. The guy that brought him there is starting to like drift away from him, like to get away
Yep.
from it. The more
No,
he
that's
drinks.
what happens. Yeah.
Then the
You're
best
like,
is
oh my god, what did I do?
the best is he finds a Gucci female scarf on the bench. Okay, he takes it. He puts it in his little satchel. Okay, he comes out of the store. He pulls it out and he puts it around his neck. And the guy's, "Where'd you get that?" He goes, "Oh, it was in the boutique." He goes, "It's a Gucci scarf." He goes, "Well, what do you mean you found it in there? Whose is it?" "Oh, I don't know." The guy books, and he ends up with some Russian prostitute in the bar, and they got kicked out of the bar. We played the whole thing on Nicholas's channel. It was hilarious. Now, can you imagine? He hands out his card to all these people. Now, can you imagine the people in the boutique? They go, "Oh, let's check this out. Maybe he's promoting our show." And the next thing they see him with a fucking woman's scarf he found in the boutique. He's
Right,
all
that he
proud of him.
stole. Like, let's be clear,
Yeah,
he didn't
yes.
find it.
Yeah, because aren't you supposed to bring it to the counter and say, "Hey, listen, somebody lost or forgot"?
Well,
That's
listen,
what
the
he- that's
roommate
what-
needs a
it- Bear,
gift.
the
I
funny thing
guarantee
that-
you that got
No,
gifted
no,
to the
no.
roommate.
He
The
took
funny
it for
thing- the
himself.
funny thing-
He was wearing it. He was wearing it for a week on the live stream.
He
thought
wore
it looked
he
so
went and met-
cool.
the next day he went and met Cars and Chrono and he was wearing it.
Yeah.
But the
loved it.
hey Hoff, the funny thing was he picks up the scarf, he's looking at it, he goes, "Oh, look at this." He goes, "Oh, somebody left this here." Then he goes, "Oh, it's Gucci." Soon as he saw the tag under it, it was
Yeah,
Gucci.
yeah.
He stuffed it in his satchel. Can you imagine that? Hey, I got good news and bad news, guys. Listen, here's what they did on the other side. They diverted the whole day today was dedicated to drama. It was all TPG drama, okay? On the Grifters channel, they had the Whiskey Dick came in. The Whiskey Dick is gone. Look, guys, here's our competition. You got Marcelo, Daniel Katz. You got like I think he's a wet paintbrush that they replaced Boston Collector on the community channel. I don't even know his name. And you got Tim. Okay, they blew their wad early. They hit everybody. They hit a little bit of Alex, a little bit of
Sean.
Yeah, Sean's on there. Yeah, Sean too. So they blew their wad. We're $52 behind. Okay, now I know that Archie is sitting pretty on the nest egg. That he was happy with what he made this week, but it's just look.
You
it's
see,
Principalities, Smokey?
you understand me. You understand me so clear, Curly. It's not about the past. It's always about the present. It's always about now. I want to win. I want to win.
We got to finish. We got to finish the 7 day deal off. We're literally right now with the last $5 super chat. We're $52 behind.
Come on,
so,
guys. Come on.
And then
wait, Curly. So what is the latest? I heard there was some. Is TPG like officially going to jail now? I heard even his most loyal subjects left.
You're so fucking stupid. He already did his time served. He already got released. That's it. Now what they're going to do is they're going to bleed him to death with he's going to have to go to programs. He's going to have the alcohol analyzer. He's got to pay for that every month.
Ankle bracelet.
Oh, the intoxilizer.
Yeah, no, it's not an ankle bracelet. They're going to stick him with the monitor that monitors alcohol intake through sweat, maybe even a drug patch. Okay. So they're going to milk him. He's going to have to pay for all the programs that they have. But he already served.
Well, that's what they do for you. That's what they do to you.
He got intaked on Friday, and he got he got
another DWI just this past week.
No.
This was the one where the guy came out of the side of his car with no pants on in West Hollywood.
He not only got a DWI, he got fleeing from the police on foot, resisting arrest, and obstruction, and they whittled it all down to it was 96 hours he was supposed to serve in jail, but he served time.
Holy shit, you only get 96 hours for doing all that?
It's California. I mean, what are they going to do? They're not going to lock him up.
I mean, that's effectively a weekend in jail.
Yeah, but it's not even that, because they added up his time served when they locked him up, because he was there. He was in county jail for a day and a half before they released him. And then he went Friday to serve 7 hours. So he's got time served.
Do you think he asks for PC check-in when he gets to county?
Dude, he hired, God knows what his lawyer fee had to be. He hired the son of the head judge in that LA district that's in charge of all the criminal judges.
Very smart.
Well, what they're going to do is they're going to milk him. I mean, he's going to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars
I have a friend who fought a DWI case because of his profession, and he refused to blow on the scene and all this, and just literally dragged it out for years. It cost him about $10,000, and they made him put an intoxilizer in his car, but he never got any charges.
His license is revoked. That was part of it. You know what they did? They made him. They arrested him because he fled.
That's
the
what
cops
I'm
on
surprised
foot.
they didn't throw the book at him for.
Well, I mean, they dragged him in and made him take a blood test. So I don't know what the toxicology was as far as just alcohol or if there was other substances. Look, Huff, it's really easy. I mean, you don't have to be a genius. He gets pulled over. He refuses a breathalyzer. He's going to get put under arrest, and then he runs away from the cops. They got his license.
From medium ass, $3 Australian.
Medium ass, $3. Thank you, Putin and global warming, for ending COVID.
Yeah, they got I mean, he literally, the cops had his license. They got his vehicle. They got his passenger. What reason? Huff, you're street smart. Why would he run away from the cops and then give up after?
Because he had to throw the coke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why they took him in for toxicology. But he's going to have to pay for all the programs. He's going to have to pay for rehab. He's going to have to pay for the monitoring. He's going to have to pay every time. You know, they're going to make him go take a drug test. He's going to be on probation for 4 fucking years. So he's going to, he's going to pay. Now, can he keep his nose clean? I don't know. Seems to be a repeat offender. But whatever the case may be. Yeah, whatever the case may be, that was the whole drama on the other side that they played out. It was all drama about fellow YouTubers in the watch space. It was all TPG stuff, and they had an unboxing. Buckley did another unboxing. He unboxed a OP red coral dial 41. You know,
I'm just a little bit surprised, Curly, that the grifter puts maybe 3 or 4 days ago comment, there's no more drama on that channel, and then they turn into drama right away. Like, do they really have any fucking standards, any fucking integrity at all left?
I think what the formula is, Bear, that there's only one person that's allowed to introduce drama, and OC's okay with it, because soon as O'Sheen shows up to the panel, OC leaves. I'm going to mute myself for a second. Sorry.
No, it's okay, man.
Just quickly, I love this Zenith. This green Zenith has actually really caught my eye.
So do
It
I.
is a beautiful green, right?
Yeah, they got it right. They got it
Private
right.
Benjamin green.
Hey, Arch, can you plead with your punters? We need $50 to keep you ahead. Now I know you're comfortable, Archie. I know you're happy. I know you're satisfied. But just I know you're on Calmex, low on testosterone. But see, Barry has the same competitive edge I do. I think Hoff does too. You and Mike, not so much. But is there any way you could plead with your punters to pull us ahead? Because they're dead now. They have no more. They have nothing left in the tank.
Before you do, Turkey Vulture.
Turkey Vulture, $1.50. Thank you so much.
And that's a hot dog.
Turkey
another hot dog.
Okay, so now you're behind $48.50, Arch. Can you do something, Archie?
Guys,
I hope discount is going to
help us, guys. We love
$50.
you. We love you guys. We keep this show rolling.
Fuck the love. Fuck the love. Archie, you know what? Fuck the love.
Mm-hmm.
Be fucking straightforward. We want to fucking
help us,
win.
guys. We're sinking.
We want to win, Archie.
No, wait. You got to give your punters credit. You're not sinking. You're doing well. All you want to do is win tonight.
Well, you know what it is, Arch.
You have been ahead. You have been ahead all week, Archie. All month, Archie.
The Mookie sends you a pie, a piece of pie.
Yes, it looks like cherry pie.
Cherry pie, okay, $1.50. So
$1.50.
And Turkey Vulture says
Turkey Vulture, a hamburger. They're feeding you,
Turkey
Arch.
Vulture, a hamburger. I'm gonna put weight on.
You know, Archibald.
Okay, you're almost at $45, Archie. $45.
Listen. Never mind, I love you bullshit. Never mind, we're sinking. Never mind all that bullshit. We want to fucking win tonight.
You're not sinking. You're fucking way far ahead for the week. We want the look. You know when in the World Series we want the sweeper.
$5.
You got a broom? Go get a broom. We want a clean sweep. Go get a broom. Wave a broom around. We want a clean sweep in this goddamn World Series.
Get a broom.
Broom.
Yes, do you have a broom? Arch, go get a broom. We'll hold it down. You need a broom for this. Oh, wait, we got some super chats coming in.
They're coming up. We need a broom. That's a great idea. The clean sweep. Exactly, Curly. I love that. That's a.
This is like a fucking. This is like you're at the track. You put the fucking money down.
Right.
Your horse is nose to nose coming around the last fucking bend. Okay, fucking. We got not even an eighth of a mile left. Here he comes, Seabiscuit, running against AC3, the Calmex horse. There it is.
Yeah.
And he gets a fucking feather duster. What the fuck is that? We don't want a queen dusting. Fuck. Fire the
Arch,
prop
how'd
guy.
you find the ladyboy broom?
Thank
Arch,
you,
that's a
Turkey
ladyboy
Vulture.
broom. Don't you have a sweeper?
Thank you, Mookie. Here we go. Trapper John, the hardest. You know how many trees he's got to cut down to fucking super chat you? Fuck that grifter. $5. Here we go. We're coming around the last bend, Archie. Get excited, Archie. Pretend you can still get hard, Archie. Come on. Go get some fucking feather
Hold
duster.
on. I
What
think
the
he's getting
fuck?
the proper broom.
And we got Mookie again is adding. We're coming around the bend. Here they are coming around nose to nose. We got Seabiscuit and Archie Luxury running nose to nose. The jockeys are furiously whipping their horses. Here we come, ladies and gentlemen. It may be a photo finish. We may have a photo finish.
Phoenician
look
Cedar,
at that.
$20.
Look at that. We're $35
You
away.
got Captain
$37 away. Last furlong. Here we go.
Thank you,
Captain Kirk.
JT.
$20, Captain Kirk. This may be a nose-to-nose photo finish. Don't look too excited, Archie. Don't look excited at all.
Phoenician Cedar Archie,
Oh.
$20. Fuck me, Dad. Super stickers coming.
And we got
Holy
Venetian Cedar. Thank you, Captain Kirk. Venetian Cedar. Here we are.
Oh, the
Ladies
great
and gentlemen, this
Mike
might
the
be
hot dog.
photo finish for the fucking. Oh my God! Look at this.
Shit, what a fucking Panthers. Let me see.
Mookie is tonight's
Holy
sponsor.
shit, Mookie.
Okay,
Mookie
ladies
is
and
the
gentlemen, the
fucking
race is
sauce.
over, but the decision has not been made. We have to go to the cameras.
Turkey Vulture, $1.50, and he sends you a little pony.
A little unicorn.
Little pony.
Thank you,
Unicorn,
Mookie. Thank you,
yeah.
Mookie. Thank you, Turkey
Holy
Vulture.
Shit, man, what a fucking.
Do we have a decision? Hang on. Let me check the playboard. Let me check the playboard.
Playboard gives you
This is
real
so
time
fucking
like
exciting. This is fucking exciting, man.
Oh, they're still
Holy
coming
shit.
in. Hold on, still
Mr.
coming
Z,
in.
Mr. Z, fucking Archie, go for
$5. Win for the Pontiff.
Hoff, pull them up for me, Hoff. I got to
Holy
check the
shit.
playboard. I got to check the judges. What's the
Hey,
judge's decision?
P Cars,
Super
1970,
sticker,
$10.
super sticker.
That's not a Porsche model.
No, you know what? He sends you a sticker. It's you
Yeah,
rolling
it's
in
a
a chair.
hippo spinning around in a
It's you,
chair.
Archie.
celebrating.
You're a hippo, Archie. You're a hippo in a chair.
Yeah, that's his
Here we go,
color.
ladies and gentlemen. We might have an official final
Turn
decision.
around in a chair.
Here we
Turn
go,
around,
ladies and
turn around
gentlemen.
in a chair.
The
Holy
playboard, since the time that they came on, never changed for the grifter. Now let's see about Archie Luxury
shit.
Seabiscuit.
Let's look.
We got 256 as opposed to, ladies and gentlemen, we may have a final ruling. The judges are reviewing the tape. We're going to replay it one more time. Do we have a final decision from the track judges and the camera? Let's see.
Photo finish, boys. Photo finish, boys.
We've got 260 versus 256. We win by $4 fucking. Archie, end the show before Carolyn Martin.
No, we got 10
says
minutes.
A last minute. Oh, fuck. We might have a last minute attempt at sabotage by fucking Carolyn, the lonesome Dove Martin.
Holy shit, Curly, you're good, man. You got me excited.
256 to
Yes, you brought
260.
that energy,
Archie.
Bear.
Fucking
All right, Archie, I'm
amazing.
going to have to monitor, Archie. Hey, I'm on standby. This is real live monitoring going on here. Real live monitoring. We are ahead by $4. What a fucking... Our punters pulled it out.
305 to
Holy shit.
275.
Holy shit. Thank you, Curly.
No. Hey, Hoff. You got to scroll down to the bottom live time because Archie, his morning show gets
Turkey
added.
Vulture with another 5, giving us some distance.
Oh,
hold on.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy
That's
shit.
it. It's in the bags, ladies and gentlemen. The fucking opponent's horse.
Madman, $50. FICA photo finish. Love it when Hoff jumps on.
We have the
Thank you,
opponent's
man. I
horse
hope to
is
meet
now
one day.
under investigation for fucking performance enhancing drugs.
I love it.
That's
Hey,
it, ladies and gentlemen.
This is amazing. This was fucking amazing, guys. Thank you, Madman. Thank you, Turkey Vulture.
Thank you, Madman.
Thank you so much, guys. This is so fucking beautiful. I love it. Yeah, huge thank you to P-Cars, to Mr. Zoso, to Mookie, the sponsor of the
Yes,
night,
Mookie.
to Venetian Cedar, to JT, to fucking Trapper, to Medium Mass, to fucking Jean-Claude Biver, to Real World Curly, to Spinnaker, to all of you, to Ali Reza. Fuck me dead, you are amazing, guys. It was all of you that made it possible again. We need to beat them every night.
And
It
they're
was
still
truly-
coming in.
Medium Mass.
We truly have a queen.
Why
a
are you
clean sweep.
snaky?
We truly had a clean sweep. Even though Archie didn't have the right prop, we got a clean sweep tonight, boys. Thank you so much.
Clean sweep, boys. Super chat from Medium Mass.
Medium ass, $3. Fight that tis.
Nazi.
Nazi. Wow, Archie, what a fucking rush. What a rush, Archie.
What a great
they're
show
still coming
there,
in. They're
man.
trickling in.
Tough love.
Ooh, tough
Archie,
love,
who is tough love?
$2.
Who is tough love, Archie? Who is a tough love?
That's a
Tough
talented
love.
singer.
You got the
Piano player.
greatest blue collar punters around, Archie. Look at that.
For sure.
Greatest
Here we go.
blue collar punters
Secretariat versus Man O' War. Shoemaker versus Pinnacle.
Pinkay.
Pinkay.
There you go,
Oh my
Mikey.
God! Be still my heart. The Boston fucking conspiracy theory is on the panel. Let's see whose watches are they gonna fucking critique now?
Yeah, wait, I got another funny Boston boasting
Please.
calculator story, as they call them. What are those stupid independent watches that are some Japanese brand that people go nuts for? That they do all these limited releases, but they do them every like week.
Is that the one that comes in a
that
Pelican
package?
box?
Yeah, that he opened, and he would he would open the plastic and like show it, and he actually bought a those plastic sealers that you store vegetables or ship drugs out with?
Vacuum packer,
vacuum sealer.
Yeah.
He actually bought one so that he could reseal it for every time he takes it out because he's so scared to get a mark on it. That to me just is so painful to watch as a collector, and more power to everyone. God bless him. He's always been nice to me. I feel a little bad dogging him, but the reality
isn't it amazing how a guy that, I mean, and I'm not making it up, it's self-admitted, a guy who got into the hobby less than 2 years ago has so many
he's probably about a year in. Yeah,
so many ADs on call that he has to see. He travels. He goes, oh, Boston Collector's traveling to his ADs. He's got so many ADs in different states that he goes to. He's got a formula. He's got a fucking spreadsheet. And then all of a sudden,
I don't doubt that, by the way. I don't doubt that.
Okay, but let me ask you something. How in the fuck do you have all these ADs in this buy history that all of a sudden out of nowhere, you get a fucking a Pepsi meteorite, white fucking meteorite from an AD?
Well, because he also buys day dates and like 36 mil day dates with diamonds, the things that aren't necessarily hot watches to get.
And to keep in mind, in real life, there's also possibilities to be doing other type of favors. It's not necessarily always about the watches. You could like, let's say, I'm talking stupid now. You can be accountant that does a significant amount of work for them as a business.
Yeah, I have a friend who actually built a construction worker who gets some of the hottest Rolex watches you'll ever see because he actually builds buildings for AD chains.
And gives them amazing.
But I
exactly
also think that a guy like him, who he seems like a meek, humble guy, but when it comes to watches, he seems to be one of those guys that succumbs to the peer pressure of, okay, everybody is going to seek my advice on how to fucking get watches at the AD. So, I mean, just because he says he gets these, I mean, hey, Diego said he had a real Daytona when he didn't have one. That's peer pressure.
You know what? Never ever take advice.
I don't.
Like that. No,
I would never think. I don't think that of Boston. By the way, Arch, Tough Love was looking for an answer here.
Tough Love. Here we go. Secretariat versus Man O' War. I'll go with Secretariat. And Shoemaker. Yes, I'll go with that one. And Shoemaker versus Pinnacle. I'll go with Shoemaker. Thank you.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, Hoff, that it's fake. What I'm saying is that, you got to add a little extra cherry to get in the meteorite.
Oh,
I remember Boston Collector brought up a meteorite Pepsi from David S.W. Okay, and at that time it was 50. The guy was asking $52,500 for it, and he said, if there was ever a time that if you were, wanted this watch, the price is good enough from him because David S.W. that price that he shows is his final price. Right,
that's out the door price.
Yeah, as long as you're out of state, because when they ship that watch to you, because he's in Florida, there's no sales tax. You know what I mean? So if you're out of state, if you're in New York and you buy a watch from David S.W., you're not paying sales tax, and shipping is included in this price. So and I remember him saying, I guarantee you, he goes, I AW on a few different models, and he does come down on price. And that price, if that's your starting point, $52,500, he goes right now at this time. That is a great price for that watch. Well, guess what? That watch was sold, and now if you go to look at David SW, I think he's got two of them. One is 58 and one is 62,000. You know, so I just find it funny that this guy, you know, I know that he's not buying fake watches and showing fake watches. But
no, I see what you're saying. I listen. I know a ton of people who have gotten caught out there doing that, where they buy these watches from Grays and then act like they got it from the AD because in their mind they can't wrap their heads around the fact that you know, they went to the gray market and they want to seem cool. Yeah, that happens all the time, Curly.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
That's all I'm saying. I just find it funny that
that is possible.
1 week ago, he was bringing up 1 week, and if you and it's the only reason that I brought it up is because the other day Bear and Archie were looking through David SW's inventory, and he happened to have two of those watches, and they were at 58 and 62. And I remember 2 weeks ago, Boston Collector was like, "This is a great fight." It was a 2021, he doesn't put brand new, but he like new condition.
Hey, we just got a super chat from AD, always enabling $10.
Oh, sorry, Arch, hit it again.
That's okay. It's a sad day to hear the news of Crappy Luxury's passing.
What?
He was a good person in real life. Rest in peace, Crap. What the fuck?
I think Patrick might be trolling, at least.
You know what? He's not the kind of guy who would troll that. I mean, and anybody would know. Patrick is always exchanged emails, great supporter, Crappy. Wow, we need some explanation on that.
Patrick, please jump on the panel if this is true, or send another chat to make sure.
Fuck, man. Now you talk about Am I supposed to have a conscience about this since he dedicated his farewell show to me and Bear?
Yeah, you know what? We had the differences, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's very, very sad. That's very, very sad.
Yeah. Do we have proof this has happened? How do we know he's died?
It's Patrick. Patrick was his biggest supporter. Why would he?
Yeah, Patrick was the big supporter of the channel. Plus, I think I'll be honest with you. I heard that Docs has announced that Docs was talking about it, but I don't watch Docs. So somebody mentioned that Docs was saying that.
Wow.
But I did not take it seriously because Docs gets everything wrong.
Same here.
Right.
Wow.
So, that's sad, man.
That's very sad.
You know, it was kind of strange that I know on his channel, all his videos are gone except for one of his farewell ones. I didn't watch it.
Patrick actually says he will miss talking off air with him. So they talked to each other.
I see. Bloody hell.
Look.
Well, hey, listen, dedicate. Why don't you dedicate the show to Crappie then? I mean,
wow. So if that is true, that's probably why he stopped doing shows.
Maybe dedicate the show to Crappie tomorrow. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Christ, that's really sad. I mean, he was always a big supporter of mine.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
And he was an Archie versus fan. Like, he was an Archie fan of fans. He knew it all.
He was very angry because he always felt that we are losing the real Archie. And you know what? With all the differences, with all disagreements and everything.
Oh my God! Hey Bear, you know what we know what I was doing this afternoon with Nicholas on his show this afternoon?
What?
We were talking about this. This is fucking bad. Oh my God! Talk about fucking feeling like an asshole now.
Hey, you listen. You did not know. How can you?
Looking Vulture 149 super sticker. Yeah, it's
He sends a rose.
So Patrick, did you get this like from his family or something, or was that the rumor? Was that what Docs was talking about this morning? Because I know Docs was saying that he felt bad or something about not being able to get Crappie on his show before he left this earth. But I mean, is that where you're taking this from, or what?
No, I don't think he's taking this from Docs, because honestly, like, let's be honest, Curly. Do you actually take anything Doc says as actual proper
No, but I
information?
just thought we were actually gonna. I mean, I'm not tonight because I'm off. But I mean, Nicholas was gonna play the clip where because it was strange for Doc's report to use that phrase that he felt bad that he couldn't get Crappie to come on his show one last time before he left this earth, and it was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Holy shit! Super chat from Ross Rachel Brady.
Yes, super chat from Ross Rachel Brady. $5. If this is true, my prayers and thoughts are with his family. Losing someone recently myself, it's hard as can be. My prayers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, there goes. I guess we could never play the Crappie rap again. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very sad to hear that.
Well, I tried. Hey, at least I got to say this. I mean, I feel really bad, but I tried my best to leave cordially with him. He just wouldn't have it. So
That's true, Curly. You have nothing to feel bad about. No, I completely understand that. Super chat from Patrick. AD always enabling.
Yes. Oh, here we go. AD always enabling $10. Makes sense how he was so concerned about Archie's health when he seemed stressed. Crappie said, what good is the money if it kills you? Now it makes sense why he was so set on his exit day. He knew.
Holy shit.
yeah, you know what, Arch? When you end the show today, maybe you should do the that memorial music. You know, the sad music. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say a few words about him, Archie, because
he was always supportive. You know, I didn't always agree with what he said, but he always had my best interests at heart. And loyal fan. He fucking watched my stuff. He could recite skits I did from years ago.
Right.
Yes, I mean, he's not just someone who pretends that he watched. He watched.
Yeah, Bear used to call him like the what did you call him, Bear? The archive guy of the Archie Luxury channel.
Exactly.
Wow.
And I remember we did a night stream, early morning for you Americans, and we had a really good talk about his time in Japan.
Yeah.
And it was just a really cool show. We're chatting about things. He told us one of his dalliances he had there in Japan.
Listen,
Super chat from Turkey voucher, $2.
Bear, I have to update you on something, General Bear.
Okay.
Right now we have Boston Collector on the screen, and they're asking for super chats. He's got an unboxing. My God, what the fuck?
He probably was listening to us.
What the fuck? He just popped on and he's waving a watch case, and he's saying he's got an unboxing. What the fuck? They just got a $20 super chat. Archie, end the show. We're winners. End it.
Turkey Vulture, $2. He's eating Junior's cheesecake, looking down on us. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're going to run the theme. Guys, my thoughts are with Crappy Luxury. He was a good man. He loved my content, which is a very hard thing to live up to. But he was just loyal, nice guy. I remember that stream that me and Lux did with him at the early morning stream. That
Can
was
you read the super
fantastic.
chat, please?
Here we go. Mr. Zoso, $2. Carvel for Crappy. And we got AD always enabling $10. Crappy, always love you, Arch. He was your biggest fan. I can't believe he's gone. Fuck, that's really rocked me, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Okay, guys, I'll be back. No.
We need to thank the super chatters.
Yeah.
Life goes on, Arch. I'm
Sorry.
sorry. You have to thank the super chatters, and you need to.
Okay. We'll go through the list there. Ron Chef, Dis Jerez, Dis, Fella, Dirk Diggler, Fella, GB, Dis Jerez, Dis, Timely Behavior, GB, Nick V, Mr. Zoso, Timely Behavior, Paul S, Joseph D, Neo, Medium Ass, Turkey Vulture, Madman, Mookie, Turkey Vulture, Mookie, Turkey Vulture, Mookie, Mookie, Turkey Vulture, Bear Clooney, Madman, Hoff on Smash, Ali Reza, Turkey Vulture, Spinnaker, Curly, Real World Curly, I should say, Mookie, Jean-Claude Beaver, Turkey Vulture, Medium Ass, Turkey Vulture, Mookie, Turkey Vulture, Trapper, Mookie, Captain Kirk, JT, Phoenician Cedar, Mookie, Turkey Vulture, Mr. Zoso, P Cars 1970, Turkey Vulture, Madman. Thank you, Madman. Medium Ass, Tough Love, AD Always Enabling, Turkey Vulture, Ross Rachel Brady, AD Always Enabling, Turkey Vulture, Mr. Zoso, AD Always Enabling. And that's the show for today, guys. I'm going to run.
Wait a minute. I got another update. The watch was not unboxed in the Rolex box. It was unboxed from a watch roll, and it's a Diego Daytona, and he only got $20 to do it. That was the max. Nobody else was super chatting, so there we go.
All right, but Art, shouldn't you send the traffic to JJ's Sunday Fun Day that
JJ
is posting?
JJ's running
already done, sir.
Right,
already done. I'm going to play the sad music. See you later, guys. We always love Crappy, and
yes,
thank you, Crappy. I hope you're in a cool place with a big widescreen TV, watching the streams continually.
In an air fryer by his lazy boy. And Arch, for the punters that don't know, wasn't Crappy Luxury's handle part of your named after your original channel? Or
yeah, it was
moniker?
Crappy Watches and Cheap Whores. That's what it used to be called. Remember that? That's what I think.
Yeah,
okay, guys.
that is right. That is correct.
Very sad. We love you, Crappy. I hope you found peace. Thank you for your support. It makes me really sad that you're gone. I love you.